Welcome to tonight's Dungeons and Dragons. I shall be your dungeon master. Last we left our adventuring party, you all had received a tale of dragons and cultists and somebody not winning a duel. After which, you guys came out of your trance from listening to the story. As you guys look on the stage, the old man who was telling the tale is no longer there. Everyone's kind of confused in the bar. After a few moments, everyone just starts talking and drinking as if nothing had happened.
Kaz is just bawling. So beautiful. Because Gorgat's died. Or, so as far as he knows, cliffhanger.
Right? Cliffhanger.
Dead. Some of the town's villagers did not.
I haven't even logged in. I haven't even got logged in on anything yet. No, I'm falling behind.
Burn the witch.
That's going to reflect in your marks.
No.
Burn the witch. Burn her.
I have too many tabs open.
So, that is where you all are. Swage, we just left you kind of doing your thing.
It'll be the first time.
You
Okay.
were
It's
admonishing
okay, I
the
was like with
bartender
you.
with his lacquer
You're not
skills
alone.
at the bar top. And we were, he's going to be talking about this lacquer for a while. 14.
14? Got it.
13. Start that now.
Yeah, this has my character sheet
Megan?
from
That one was yours.
11.
Oh,
Can you pass that one to Swage? That one's his.
Oh, you want to?
So, if we don't have enough players again and we want to continue the Tyranny of Dragon campaign, kind of like in the background,
I'm pretty sure we've already decided that.
And I think we do.
you guys will have your own characters where they are. I didn't pick the names, of course, and I didn't give you guys a feat. So you
Got
guys
two of them, the left and the right. Suck it, nerd. Don't get there before me. Don't do that.
You beat me to it. I was going to say the other's a stump.
This is pretty much Bailey. Personality almost.
Yeah,
Quick transition.
but it's different in the type of play. And
Yeah.
and so when I gave everyone characters, I tried to think of like how they like to play, but also kind of make them go outside their comfort zone.
No, I love this.
The way I
Oh,
like
trust me, I didn't play the personality on the paper at all. I was just catfish.
I know. I feel like you kind of did. I think you embodied him.
the way I viewed it was almost like because the guy disappeared after telling the story. I'm assuming that it was some kind of weird, freaky, like magic VR shit, and that us were actually like those characters.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, you felt like you
Yeah,
were.
exactly. That's how like RP wise, that's how I was viewing it. So
Jib is definitely side-eyeing Kaz. Not sure how he feels at the moment.
Did you feel that too?
So,
I love you.
Still can't lie.
Shit.
as the rest of you, you've gotten your food and your drinks as you are sitting at the table. Swage, you are still at the mausoleum area, kind of wandering around outside, contemplating, about the interaction you had with your mother, about your father, the village elder.
Coming to terms with my age.
Yep.
real quick, how old did we figure out?
Still don't have an exact number, but
Oh god, that math was so difficult.
Much
It broke
more
me.
than you thought.
Okay.
yeah.
I couldn't remember if we-
experienced at least 600 years.
Okay.
In terms of time, but
Couldn't remember if we actually had figured that out or not.
I need to like make a timeline honestly. It's confusing.
It's your character.
I left it wide open for him to.
Oh, okay.
I left a lot of my background just kind of open, but I thought it would have been funnier either way to either be like 5 years old or something like 1,000, which is closer to what I am.
Roll a D1000, take the result.
Yeah. Because my mother has not been dead for 100 years yet. But she's basically dry bones, so who knows along the timeline of 100 years where that happens. Probably
Favorite
not
Mario
that long.
character. But continue.
Yeah, no, that's why I keep saying dry bones.
Goombas for me.
And she died
Dry
150
bones,
years after Swage left the material plane. So somewhere between like 155 years and 255 years on material plane. And based on like how we treat the rules, it's like 4 times the amount of time and space. So basically almost 1,000.
700, 800 years old.
Yeah, and you're older than me.
It makes a lot of sense.
You ever like scroll through GIFs and you're like, ugh, like somebody made that GIF?
And what makes it even worse is which one?
The puppy.
Oh,
Jim's just off in a corner, mumbling and peeing.
what makes it even worse to me is depending on how high up on the list it is. Because it means a lot of people are using it. And sometimes it amazes me what stuff I can't find on GIFs. Like if I search for a specific movie, sometimes I won't find anything. But then I find weird shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that being said, what would you like to do, Switch?
Where is the mausoleum on this map? And where's everybody else?
The mausoleum is
We've been waiting
down
for
south.
you for like 2.5 weeks, and that's what you come up with?
It's, oh no, I can't
It's been
ping
like
it.
35 days.
Kidding.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
I ping it again. Hi, oh what's up? Hello, I miss you. Just want me for my food. My dog food.
It's nighttime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess as I'm walking around, I'll just be kind of taking note of those metallic gates that were put up.
Mhm.
From what my mother said to keep the things in the mausoleum.
Mhm.
Just kind of take note of that and kind of eventually just wander around the town, keeping my ears open for sounds of reverie, I guess, and probably at some point, because I'm probably gonna get lost in here, just cast locate object on no, I'll cast locate person on Jib at 4th level.
Okay.
Is that 4th level spell? Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to find Jib. He's over here, in that general direction over here. Is all you really know. You don't know because you don't have the map in front of you.
Yeah.
But as you wander around town, you notice that the villagers aren't like people as night started to fall. They quickly started going into their homes or their domiciles, closing businesses, maybe a little earlier than probably should be. Restaurants are closing. Shops aren't as open as late as you think they should be. And you can see people kind of scurrying along the streets trying to get to where they're going quickly. As you turn around one of the corners, you can see there's a couple of guards kind of huddled up in a group. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Can I use guidance for this?
Yeah.
I feel like
use
you can
guidance all the
always use
time.
guidance. You got 2 gods with you.
Is that just life coaching advice in general? Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
always use
Yep.
some guidance.
No, man,
That's
listen.
why I got a therapist.
Me too.
27.
No doubt.
I
as
just
you-
raw dog reality.
As you
I
kind
gave
of
up
like
there.
come around
I
the corner,
failed at it.
you catch a little bit of their conversation.
Such a bad
You can hear them
I
kind
mean,
of
who?
not so much talking loudly, but not really whispering. They're having a conversation, and as you kind of come around the corner, you catch a bit of the conversation of a couple of guards chatting about recent attacks on the village and the missing villagers. They describe, one of the guys describes one of the attackers that came through is a type of snake that had arms.
Fucking creep.
What kind of guards are they? Are they Firbolg or are they?
One of them is a furball. The other two that are in the group are one's human-ish looking, and the other one is kind of like what Esha was, just a meglamesh of creature parts, I guess you could say.
Since we've been in the village, does it look like it's skewed more towards furbolgs? Or
I mean, generally speaking, it is a little bit more furball, but you do see other races. They're not like they're hidden.
okay, so I was gonna say this isn't like a hidden village, like people know about it.
Well, I mean, people in the area definitely. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Tell me it's okay.
I mean that's how it would have worked. You know, back in the day, you may have known about this small town near you, but somebody in Kentucky may not have ever heard of it. You know.
Yeah. That's that small town.
Yeah.
Valdez.
Got
That's
it on
enough.
Etsy. Can't wait for official merchandise.
Oh yeah, I know.
So are they on the ground level or are they?
Yeah, they're ground
okay.
level.
I'll just kind of amble up to them and say, "Excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. Recent troubles,
Oh,
snake attacks."
yeah. I mean, there's nothing that really need to be worried about. I mean, we did pretty good fending them off last time. Minimal casualties and not that many villagers taken. I think we have it under control. There's nothing that you need to be concerned about.
How many is not that many?
I'm not sure on the official number. We were told that it wasn't that many.
Do you know where they were taken?
The propaganda machine.
It was turning.
Pretty sure
Rolling
the
through
mayor
town.
would.
Throwing out flyers.
Spy master and whatnot.
Is the elder the mayor, or is it two different
Yes.
people?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Starbucks.
Why aren't we there to bully these guards?
I was like, these NPCs are so lucky.
You sure you don't need help?
Oh, no. I mean, we're pretty strong. I mean, look at Georgie over here. And Georgie sits there and lifts up a claw like a crab.
Looks delicious.
And this is when he turned cannibal.
Only joking.
You look delicious.
My group and I just arrived in town today.
Oh, you and that dude with no arms and legs, right?
I got better.
I can see.
I'm a cleric.
Well, that would be divine intervention then.
That has never worked for me. Not yet.
Sounds like you're not a very good cleric then. I'm just saying.
I just don't know how the ability works. That's my own fault. Which I guess means.
I mean, normally it means you pray and your God gives you what you want, right?
Depends on which one I ask.
Most clerics only have one God. Are you little in the head?
Absolutely.
Multiple personalities then.
I've been around for like 1,000 years almost, so I don't know. There's probably
My friend Billy, he sits there and he's got a couple up on his head too. We mostly just let him play in the water.
Play in the water.
I do know a good shopkeeper that has some really nice helmets if you'd like.
Helmets? No.
Yeah, they got nice padding in them.
I can make that whenever I want.
Oh, you're a cleric and a craftsman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. He kind of looks over at the rest of the group. He's like, well, I'm so glad you're here.
I take out the battering ram from my back, the big dragon-headed battering ram. And It says like breathe in purple fire, and I use thaumaturgy to flare the fire higher, and use thaumaturgy again to change my eyes gold, and use thaumaturgy again to shake the ground. And
Go ahead and make a performance. Dogs! Shut the fuck up. I might have dead dogs. Brazil, that's enough.
17.
17. They're kind of like ooh, like the ones in the back are kind of oohing and on. The guy who was kind of looking at everything, he's like looking at you and okay, all right. Well, if you made that, then good on you.
I made it out of a plate.
She sounds so delusional.
It had paintings of dragons in it.
Let me guess, your god touched your hands as you were making it, right, sir?
I'm not sure that's how it works, but probably something pretty close to that.
Well,
It's more like his hands are just like on my shoulders.
but you know, if you make any more of these little trinkets and baubles, you could sell them in the square. Pretty sure you'd do pretty well.
Maybe.
No, I'm pretty sure yes.
How much money people around here have? Like a lot of money.
Well, yeah, we have nice good shillings and shells.
Said the guy kissing the place.
Okay, the mayor.
I'm
Start
burning
off as
inside.
the mayor.
Missing a good opportunity.
I'm burning inside.
Yes. But no. But yes.
Kaz's ears are burning.
This again.
Is there more than one tavern here? Just one tavern? What are we talking about?
No, there's only one tavern.
What was it called? The Blood
It's-
Bloodstone?
I didn't give you guys a name for the tavern.
Bloodtooth Inn. I wrote that down last
Well, that's the inn, not the
Oh.
tavern.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. The Rusty Grog.
What's the grog?
Yes.
Does that have like an in-world connotation?
What, the Rusty Grog?
Yeah.
Alright. It's not really trombone good.
Hey, I'm just wondering if in this world everybody hears that and they're like, oh, you drink there.
I mean, if that's the only place to drink.
You can always make your own shine in the backyard.
Listen, I always prefer to just drink, you know, in a private setting.
Proficiency brewer school.
Anyway, how long ago was the last attack?
Oh, probably about a week or so.
A week or so.
We're gonna go settle down. You're gonna go relax. Good lay down and sleep.
Was it a big drag?
Point me at the rusty grog. Is it this way? This way? Which way?
Oh, yes. So if you go down this street right here and you hang a left and you go down about 2 blocks and you're going to cross the river and then once you get over there it'll be alright on the right hand side.
Is that where my ping from Jib is at?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna go talk to the elder or the mayor or the Starbuck or whatever,
Yes.
and then go to the Rusty Grog.
It is a fine establishment. And if you have more up top, you could probably perform and do really well.
We will see.
Excellent.
How old is the elder? Do you know?
Oh, but he's been here ever since I came here. What about you? And he kind of turns to the claw hand, and he's just like, yeah.
Which one have I been talking to the whole time?
You've been talking to the furball.
Okay.
This is new!
What color fur does he have?
He's got like this, like greenish, almost yellowish green kind of fur.
Okay. We'll start making my way to the Rusty Grog.
From my observations sitting at the table that we're sitting at, does it look through my tears? Does it look like the furbolgs are treating the other races differently at all, or does everybody seem to be kind of getting along pretty well?
Make an insight check.
And
7.
we were
7.
different sessions.
Not that you can really tell. I
I'm
mean,
too sad. I
yeah,
get it. Yeah.
It doesn't really register. You see interactions between the Furbolgs and some of the other races. Doesn't look like there's any strife of sorts.
No, just baby. You gonna be okay?
Now, for the rest of you, what would you guys like to do while you guys are sitting there seeing Kaz weeping?
I get him out.
Do I notice Kaz weeping?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's pretty obvious.
I curl up at his feet.
I don't know why, but that's actually really cute.
Right, just look like a cat.
Jim, I think this is the cutest you've ever seen.
Jorge curls up with you.
Kids.
Jorge curls up with Jib, and I reach down and I'll rub both their heads.
Perfect.
I stand across the room and stare at him disapprovingly and shake my head at
I'm
him.
still crying. I can't see you too far. It's too blurry.
That's fine.
Now, everyone is
Yeah. I'll let him know I looked at him later.
Did these stories seem to have an effect on everybody else? Like the rest of the patrons seemed
It
to
looked
get
like-
as enraptured as we were?
Yeah, I mean, everyone was kind of like staring at the screen, or staring at the stage, and they noticed that the guy was gone, and some of them kind of looked around, but then after a few moments, they kind of just like, okay, and then went back to eating and drinking and talking.
I'll lean over to one or two of you, find someone who goes, does that happen a lot? Does that guy perform here often? Or
Oh, what guy?
never mind. I got you. And I'm gonna get up outside and go outside and just walk around and have a cigar or something.
Okay.
They're obviously bartender. Can I go up to the bartender?
Mhm.
And does he look busy?
She doesn't look that busy.
Okay. Just flag her down and
Yes, what can I get you, miss?
what's the best drink that you make here?
Oh, well, we do have a nice fireweed brandy that's really nice. It is a full body, but it also packs a little bit of punch.
Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that.
One shot or two?
We'll do two.
Two. And she sits there, and you see her kind of turn around, and she pulls out a really nice, beautiful-looking decanter. And as she uncorks it, as soon as she does, you can kind of just see sparks kind of fly out of it. As she sits there and scoops into a little chest, and you can see like small ice cubes kind of in there. And as she pours it in over top of the ice kind of crackles and melts a little bit as she pours it together.
Excuse me.
And gives you the two-shotted fire brand whiskey.
I'll take it close, and as I bring it to my mouth to take a taste of it, how's it smell?
It's kind of got like. You ever take like that aloe burn cream and put that on and then let it dry for a little bit and then smell it? It's kind of got like an acidic, almost medicinal kind of smell to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it smells like.
Okay. All right. I love the smell of paper rub.
I like Tiger Bomb myself.
A tiger bomb.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Smells
But
You smell it.
and then I'll go ahead and take a taste.
Okay. As you bring the glass to your mouth, a couple of the sparks kind of fly off and hit you in the nose, kind of making your nose twitch a little bit as you start to drink it. At first, you think it's going to be kind of spicy and like fiery, but it's not. It's actually very smooth with a not so much like a fireball or cinnamon type of flavor. It's more like a. Trying to think of what's the best word. It's kind of got that like corn whiskey kind of flavor burn as it goes down, but it's still smooth, and you can even almost taste like some other types of herbs into it as well. That kind of just mellows it just enough to go down and not kill you. But it is very strong.
I heard. Okay. Ooh. Not what I was expecting. Not bad. Not what I was expecting. Is that made here? Well, obviously made it here.
Oh yes, yes. We grow the fireweed out in the back.
Oh, interesting. Actually had a few questions. If you have a moment.
Well, I mean, time is money, but no one's ordering, so.
All right. Well, I mean, I got money. And I'll pay. I'll put a gold down for the drink.
She kind of, as soon as you put it down, she swipes it up and kind of
Perfect.
bites it a little bit, and then she puts it in her brassiere.
Okay. So me and my group, we just came into town, and I was kind of wondering if, because I know that, you know, there was some crazy history that happened here on the Black Marsh, and if there's anything crazy that's been happening nowadays.
Oh, well, you know, the war was kind of touch and go for a while. Tragic fire that went through the town almost wiped us off the map. From what I hear, I wasn't born when that happened, but
Do you know how long ago that was?
Probably about 50 or 60 years ago.
There you go. There's the map. Okay. So, had the war, had the fire.
Yeah. You know, and ever since then we had some skirmishes with the kingdom up north on the island. But not so much. They didn't really come all the way down here. They mostly got held up a little further up north by the indigenous people that were living up there. Mostly the elves. But we did get a few that came down and thought they could conquest, if you will. And that was probably about 20 or so years ago. We drove them off pretty easy, though. Probably because they didn't have enough manpower to make their way all the way down here. But recently, I mean, just, you know, little skirmishes with animals and beasts. We do have these, like, snake things that have been coming into the village, but the guards have been doing a pretty good job of taking care of them and keeping everyone safe.
Alright, well. Sounds like you guys are pretty, like, in your own little world here. It's really nice.
Oh yes, it's nice to not have to deal with everything else that's going on out there. You know, it's our own little paradise.
That's really great. That's really nice.
You got southern coming now.
I'll
We are swamp people now.
I'll take another sip of the drink and
Okay.
say, well,
Oh, you guys said you're new to town, right?
yeah.
Hold on. And she sits there and she kind of goes into the back in the kitchen area, and she comes out and she brings what looks like these beautiful like pastries. She goes, "We just made these fresh today. You guys are more than welcome to have them."
You gotta let me pay for it.
Oh no. The gold's more than enough.
Are you
It's on the
sure?
house. Yeah.
Alright. Well, thank you, and I'll take some over to the table where everyone's at. Guys, I got free food. You know what? Free food is always nerve-wracking. Anyone know?
Free food is always free.
I suspiciously smell the food then.
Okay.
I don't know if any of us know how to test food.
I eat the food.
I mean,
I eat the food.
It's
There you
very
go.
sweet.
That's how we test.
But it's got like this. It's sweet, but it has like a little bit of a bitter bite to the end of it.
Like vinegar?
No, more like
Gross. This place is weird.
Right.
General says chicken. Oh, we found the general.
Oh, General, so
It's not sweet, but spicy it is.
like a beetroot. Like a ginger.
A ginger snap cookie.
Hold on. I'm trying to find. That's not very lovely.
I've been welding all day, so I've been hunched over.
No, because the base flavor is like a cobbler, but the bit it's almost like a radish. It's got a little bit of like a radish tang at the end.
This place is weird. As I'm like finishing my drink. Different flavors.
Is Cass still crying?
Yes.
I give you the handkerchief that I gave.
You're the only one who eats it?
Just real like
I
cartoon.
eat it,
blow
and I'm
into
trying
that.
to. I'm also trying to
You
feed
eat
Kaz as I eat it.
After I
Do you
blow.
accept the airplane?
Yeah, so after I blow my nose, I'll let
Okay.
Jib airplane.
Comes the wyvern, open up.
Same thing. Just the flavor. It actually it almost makes you feel a little bit better too.
Yeah, I start to wipe my tears a little bit. We gotta find that guy again. I need to finish the story. I was hurt.
Yeah, that story ended with me freaking out. The Gorgos was dead. So until then, haven't known about
Here comes the yum yum train.
Tenet Kaz.
Oh no, Kaz is
Ice cream.
It's a man. Ice cream.
Ice cream sandwiches. What the fuck? Get out of here.
Jib and Kaz are the only ones who eat.
Oh no! As soon as he tells me it tastes like a rat, I'm like, all right.
I try it.
Okay.
If everyone looks okay, I try it.
Okay.
There's no reason for
My friend,
You say
take the
try it.
risk.
You don't want to try it?
no reason for you say to try it.
And you're outside smoking and you're
Yeah.
out there.
I'm going out just talk to people and stuff.
Smells weird. I don't want any.
Everyone
I
gains
put
six
his serving
six
in my
temporary
pocket.
hit points that ate the dessert.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And can I
That's
pocket
dream pastry.
their portions?
I would give it to him.
Nice.
It smells weird. I don't want it.
Radishes is a weird. It's a weird.
Yeah, I mean
You
it
say it's
does
also
it
like-
does it's like you eat it and you're like, oh, this is really really good, and then that like bitter hits and you're like, oh. But then you remember the beginning flavor again and you're like, oh, okay.
You should order one of their special drinks at the bar.
You say he's also like a teenager, so he definitely is gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna order a drink.
Okay. What do you want?
The same thing she had.
Oh, all right. What's it called?
Did I need to make a con save
I'm
or
gonna
anything
need,
for finishing it?
huh?
Do I need to make a con save or anything for finishing it? Nice.
I'm gonna need to see your
You should get one too.
your
Fire.
My what now?
your identification.
Okay. He just stands there.
I'm so sorry. We actually teleported here off of our ship, so we don't have.
Oh
any-
no, you're fine. I can't tell how old he is because he's in a metal suit.
Oh, God, he's old.
Like,
So old.
so
Weren't you?
Not just so.
He's had him actually in the astral plane when we visited there.
oh,
Yeah.
How old
So-
are you? So.
So he looks kind of young, but
Something-
honestly,
something like an
like
8-year-old.
he's been in the astral plane for so long
I don't know what the astral plane is.
Oh, it's like it's this really wonky place where time is like so weird. So he's older than I am.
So it's all timey-wimey, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, and I can't explain time.
Yeah, time is.
Nobody got the Doctor Who reference.
I already
Oh, absolutely.
Time is a weird.
Alright. She kind of just looks at you for a second, and then she starts to pour the glass.
I want some of the fire wine.
Okay. Pours you a glass.
I definitely saddle up to the bar. I
Alright.
want some Fairfield Street.
Okay. How long do you guys want to stay drinking? Until the
So
Swade
whiskey
shows up?
bubbly.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll drink until Swade shows up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Alright, Switch, you've started walking around, going towards the mayor's house.
No, I'm heading towards the Rusty Broad.
Oh, okay. Alright. It takes you probably a good 10-15 minutes from your conversation with the guards to kind of walk over there.
Probably smells Silas's cigar.
Yeah, he's just like sitting out front talking with the old timers and stuff.
Yeah. As you come up, you can see Silas on what looks to be like a porch. It's got these chairs that kind of rock, kind of like outside of Cracker Barrel.
God, tell me we're not in Cracker Barrel.
Got a giant cheddar set out
Yeah.
there.
We got a big Jenga.
Bunch of stupid crap on the wall.
Yeah. We have a little shop inside.
There's like an underlying tone of racism.
Yeah. It just says racist are us right across.
Jim no longer wants to be in Jim wants to be out of this place.
Brazil! Brazil! As you get up there, you can see Silas. He's talking to a couple of elderly individuals. One is an elf, and then another is what looks to be like an older furball. You can't really tell if he's talking to him or if the guy's like listening, because his eyebrows are just so bushy that they cover most of the forehead and eyes area. And he's kind of like hunched over, kind of sitting on the cane, kind of using it to push himself back and forth in the chair.
Are there any open chairs?
Oh yeah, there's a cup.
Okay, I'll head over to an open chair and just try to stay out of the cloud of smoke. Put another cinnamon stick in my mouth. And probably make a loud grunt as I sit down in the chair. Ugh. It's just like the weight of 1,000 years.
Okay.
Just kind of sit there in silence for a few minutes.
All right. Well,
What
Silas,
happened to you?
Oh, I talked to my dead mother.
Oh, how dead?
Less than 100 years, but bones.
I know you were trying to figure out how old you were.
Still working on that.
Are you back inside or are you still out there?
I'm sitting in a
Oh, in the chair.
rocking chair outside.
And your father?
Apparently looking for me. Maybe not on this plane. I sent him a message. We'll see if he.
You
Your
moved
brother's
around.
so cute. I can't give you anything.
I don't know how long he's been looking for me. Probably the whole time, honestly. I probably should have talked a long time ago. Or at least let him
You
answer the last
probably
time.
needed a better idea of who he was. I mean, you were a child, right? When you were.
That's true. I only really remembered his face like 2 weeks ago.
but aren't we all just children in the great wheel of time?
It's just another old person
Yeah.
kind of rocking.
He's sitting on a porch
Depends on what you believe.
with Silas and an old furball in a rocking swing.
Depends on what you believe, sir. Depends on what you believe. We're all children. We're all things. I can only be me at any particular point in time, and I don't always enjoy that.
It's true. Being yourself can always be your worst enemy, but your greatest strength. As he takes a big drag from his pipe, as the pipe kind of is kind of long, it goes down to probably about his chest as he's taking a nice drag off of it. as he you kind of see him, like you see the eyebrow move, but you don't see the eye. As the bushy hair just kind of covers it all up.
Is he a Furbo or okay?
How old are you, my friend?
Well, older than most people care to live, young one.
Damn, that's true.
But still, Genesis just a child.
Were you around for the fire?
You know, Genesis said the same thing.
Genesis. Were you around for the fire?
Oh, yes, the Great Fire. Was just a wee kid back then. In my prime. 22.
I remember
Years
those
old.
days.
Had a wife. She was so pretty. As you kind of see him kind of just look up into the sky, taking another drag from his pipe.
So you remember Roxana and Alexei? I point back to the statues.
He kind of looks.
Is that blue?
As
Is that
as
blue?
he puts the hair back down.
Really bright blue?
Vaguely. They were heroes of some sort.
Debating on whether or not pouring Fogo Loco in my energy drink was a
You know, I was their firstborn.
Oh,
No.
you looked kind of young to be their first
got you out.
born.
It's fine.
Astral plane after the fire.
Oh,
Up until this year, I think.
well, that explains a lot.
Time is fast there. I built the airship in a week. It's on its way.
He kind of looks around. When do you suppose it'll get here?
Sometime within a week, maybe. 3-4 days.
Time has a funny way of doing things around here.
I look up at the sky, going like, "I see. Do I see airship?"
Why does every old person have a southern accent?
I think it's mainly just here.
Maybe it's just here. Fair enough.
We are down south. On the map.
Deep south.
Deep
Deep
south.
south.
You're in that low country.
I mean, I could sit there and be like, you know what I'm saying about it. Like this.
Oh god.
No, don't do that.
Fly faster. I hear banjo music.
What, you want to see it almost naked? What?
I retract my statement. Please don't do
Everybody.
that.
Get that French Creole.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head inside. I'm kind of hungry.
Okay.
Yeah, the rest are in there eating after some story. Unfortunately, I think you missed.
Man, I love stories.
I don't know.
I
Ask
remember
Cass,
the
he can
time
probably
when...
count it word for word.
Right. Start to get up and sit back down.
Old dad noise.
Wait, you have not literally gotten older, okay? You're the same age when we walked in. It's all in your head.
Again, time is a funny thing.
Please be old now.
Oh my god.
His age has slowly been catching up to him this whole time.
Oh, it's too funny.
Since he's back on the material plane.
Love it.
Alright, so I'll head in and get some food. I'm hungry.
Okay. And as you get in, you can see everyone kind of sitting at the bar at the moment.
Jib shoveling food into his pocket.
Yeah.
No,
Jib's over.
no, we're
Jib's
drinking
over.
now.
Jib's over by one of the tables, and you see him just putting these like pastry things into his pocket.
A very Jib-like thing to do, honestly.
As I get my last, final ping from my locate creature. Actually, that's probably gone by now. Was it an hour long spell?
It's an hour long.
Depends on how long you listen to the
You were
little
talking to an
band.
old person in the deep south. Yes, it is all good.
It's gone.
And I'm like, you're not keeping that where you keep your pipe, are you?
Yes.
That's going to make a different noise.
Do you want to hit my vibe?
No.
I hit my vibe.
You can put many different things in a pipe, Sonny.
Oh, too funny.
Friends are old and weird.
What type Wait, did you know that you're like 50 or 60 years old? That's when the fire happened.
That does not add up. I made a timeline in my schedule.
In my schedule. They said it was 60 years ago.
That's the fire they remember.
That's true. It could be a different fire.
Oh no. Time.
I think you called
My
it
head.
the big fire.
My
Time works.
head hurts.
Time works a little weird around here.
Oh.
So you're just never gonna know how old you are.
I like that too.
Between
Mystery
50
good.
to 1,000
You're
years
as old as you
old.
feel, as the old guy was saying.
Yeah, Mama said that she left this plane, as in she died 150 years after the fire. So maybe there's another fire. There's always another fire.
I mean,
There's
if
a forest.
Yeah.
Swampish
Yes,
area.
but there is the fire.
The fire.
and if my people came down, they'd more than likely use fire. Or if Kasuth wanted anything to do with the marsh, there's more fire.
Or any of these weird snake creatures I keep hearing about. I mean, we saw them too, right? We fought some of those same. No, some. Oh, okay.
I thought we did, but I don't. Yeah. No.
Kaz is interested in snake creatures.
Did we fight the worm thing?
They were like plant type.
Oh, plant things. Yeah, and help
like-
the wolves.
Are you
Yep.
sitting at the bar now?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. The bartender comes up to you. What can I get you?
He wants one of these.
Oh, right.
Whatever
You
you
gotta,
got.
you gotta
local.
try it.
Sits there and she pours you a two finger glass, and she hands it to you. You see the sparks kind of flying off of it,
I'm gonna
and she slides it down to you.
wait. She put her fingers in that glass.
So that's how you know it's two fingers.
And after a few moments, you sit there and you can now see on the bar there's more of those pastries.
Yeah. Because are like making these pastries like it's a factory.
Now, Kaz is still interested in snake creatures.
What are we gonna do about that? The guards said they had it under control, but
Oh yeah.
we could
yeah.
have it under more control because they'd said that only a few were taken. Only a few villagers were taken.
They had-
They didn't even seem worried about the ones that
I
were
looked at the bartender. You didn't tell me that.
Tell you what.
Have there some people that were taken by the snakes?
Well, it happens.
These are people.
Sounds like we need to go on a rescue mission.
How many of the pastries did you eat?
I need to catch up. I down
I down
my
access
two
in front
Like
of
it.
me.
fireweed brandy.
Yeah.
I down my 2 fingers of that in the shop.
Okay. And she pours you another. Do you eat any of the pastries?
Eat a pastry. You'll feel good.
They're really good.
Lost my appetite. I mean,
This might bring your appetite back.
okay.
Okay.
It stopped him from crying. I'm sorry if I shouldn't be telling.
No, it's okay.
Crying.
I was openly crying. Everybody
You
knew.
get 3 temporary hit points.
Okay. I don't think that's going to replace my current 16 temporary hit points. So,
It goes on top.
No.
no.
Darn it.
But you feel it, like as you eat the pastry, you feel like a little bolstering of life kind of hit you.
Is this local? I mean, probably everything local, right?
What, the pastries?
Pastries, brandy.
Oh,
Snake
yeah,
people.
all made here.
I think they're local to the area, but not the town.
So, I mean, you guys don't seem too concerned, but I'm a little concerned.
Why would
About-
you be concerned?
Because
We have guards.
but okay, I'm not concerned about the village so much as I am concerned about the people who are missing.
Is there a rescue party for them?
I don't know, the mayor.
There is now, apparently.
He would be managing that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm so sorry. We're like throwing all these things at you, and you're
It's
just
okay.
bartender.
Everyone else is talking to me, and you notice that like everyone's still kind of just talking and doing their own thing at their tables. You see barmaids running around putting food on the tables and stuff.
Does she seem like she's like genuinely not?
Hush!
not concerned, or is she? I'm gonna have to roll for this. I guarantee it. But does she seem like she's genuinely like, oh, like I don't care, or is she like trying to redirect us from like that line of questioning?
Go ahead and make an insight. And how many of those drinks did you have?
Just one so far.
Okay.
9.
9.
No.
I mean, maybe a little suspicious that she's kind of like shrugging it off, but at the same time, I mean, would she really care? I mean, she's running a bar, you know, unless it probably directly affected her. You know, maybe she wouldn't. It's not like this is a small village. I mean, it's a pretty decent size. They probably have a pretty decent sized population too.
I'd like to go talk to the mayor about.
You think he's still awake? He's kind of old.
I don't care.
Well, you wouldn't be able to get into the
I can
area
knock.
right now. Well, there's guards standing out there.
Then I'll talk to the guards. There are people missing who might be in danger.
Are you okay, honey? Are you sure? Maybe you need to take a nap or something. You're not thinking straight.
I'm thinking pretty straight. I'm wondering why there isn't more concern that people are missing in a town.
Dogs!
In a town that only has one tavern.
Yeah, why is there only one tavern?
There's only been one tavern.
Huh. Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty big tavern.
I'm gonna stop drinking.
Yes, I see you.
Oh yeah, Bond's getting some water so he can start sobering up.
Okay.
I'm gonna. If I see Bond getting ready to drink anything from the tavern, I'm gonna stop him.
Oh, just a
Stop.
for water.
Stop him. I'm gonna stop you.
Are you alright?
I'll give you my endless decanter of water. Here you go. Drink that.
I'm gonna message to the cows.
I'm dumb.
Don't act
I'm
suspicious.
just trying to just.
It's not going to stop. You got to make it stop.
I got
Okay.
pee.
In my earring, then.
Oh, you can respond to them.
I'll respond to Pele's message, and say okay, and then I just.
You sure you don't want any more of these pastries?
I'm sure.
ready to go, guys.
I am gonna go try to talk to the mayor. I don't know what you guys are gonna go do. If you want to come with me, that's fine.
Maybe we should just tuck it in for the night.
That's
I would probably listen to your friend. She seems very smart.
And I'm gonna whisper to you, or I'm gonna message to you. We're gonna go to the mayor. We're gonna go to the mayor.
well, we
But I think
we don't
it's
need a
time to
room
go to
here
bed.
because
There's-
again, there's an inn, not a tavern.
Yes, and they're separate.
They're separate. So we're gonna go to our rooms that we've already gotten at the inn,
Yeah, let's go.
and I'm gonna, alert everybody in the earring that we're
Okay.
leaving.
You only had one. You had 3.
3.
You had 2.
Just whatever you poured me. Yeah.
Yeah. 5. You didn't have any.
God, I have no idea what Jim would have done.
I feel like you were
Roll a
just
D6
eating the
to see how many you
pastries.
had.
I mean, I know that I tucked pastries in my pocket, so I must have walked up to the bar after they were drinking for a minute. But
I mean, would Jib have drank?
I don't know. I don't know if he's ever canonically drank.
I
I
feel
think
like he
he's
would
more into smoking. I don't think he drinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then
Bond loves to drink. Drink and eat his.
you're a teenager.
Yeah, I know, but like,
My little half
how many
likes to
would
drink.
the bar have let me get away with?
So I can
Well, everyone was talking. As you guys were all speaking.
if Kaz was paying any attention, he wouldn't have had a problem with Issei drinking, but he would have
Kept an eye on him.
he would have kept an eye on him.
All right. Well, how
So
many
he
do you
would've-
think he would have drank?
No more than 3. I'll leave that up to Issei.
3.
3. Hey!
I have warned them.
All right. And then who all had pastries?
I had one
I
pastry.
had one.
One. No.
I didn't have any. Yeah.
I had the one. I think I had 3 in my
I'm
pocket, and 2
probably
in my
down
pocket.
the second one after the couple drinks.
I usually pick up on this
So
stuff
2.
quicker. I wouldn't have
Okay.
eaten in the first place.
Yeah,
Alright.
We're sitting there.
I mean, you start drinking, you're like,
Is that it? No other questions? Okay, alright.
What are you doing?
Alright, guys.
Now you know I'm never eating anything you offer us again after this.
The trust is gone.
I'm kidding.
Did I say anything bad?
No, that's fair. That's fair.
We got 10 hit points. And...
You lost your soul, but you got some temporary hit points. Well,
Hey,
You lost some
joke's on
soul.
them. It's not mine anyway. I borrowed the thing.
Too funny. Alright, so
you
we all
guys,
leave.
you guys leave the bar. Some of you stumbling, some of
Peeing in
you
the bushes.
not so much. Not that you're like to the point of drunk intoxication, just enough to be kind of like, ooh, this feels good, you know. As
Enough to know
the
that
brandy
you can
doesn't,
swap them
it
lots
doesn't,
anyway.
it doesn't hit super hard, you know. You don't feel like you're super drunk, even though it is a strong alcohol, because you can feel it in your gut that it's strong, but it doesn't hit hard. As you guys leave the tavern and start to head over to, I'm assuming the mayor's house.
Yeah.
You guys leave. It's a little bit of a walk. As you guys do, you notice that there is no pedestrians on the streets whatsoever.
So beyond the streets as being busy, are the houses also really quiet too, or
No lights
are like
on.
the,
No, I mean you
can
can see lights on in various houses and
okay,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
So they're not
Houses
trying to
look
stay
like-
hidden. They're
The
just
houses look like they're like buckled up, like shutters have been closed to protect them, or
You can make a perception or investigation.
I'll help with that.
I'll make a perception. I have advantage.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can look yourself if you like.
Okay.
Oh,
Probably should have looked yourself.
I got a
26.
22.
Okay. As you guys are looking around, you do notice that they are kind of not boarded up, but definitely
Like battened down.
Yeah, battened down.
They've got some more protection than a regular village.
In the earring, I'm going to mention that this village is a little more buttoned up at night than other ones I've been in.
Did
I'll just say
anybody,
it out loud since there's no one on the street. Yeah, okay.
did anybody
So maybe we
hear
should
from the
maybe
guards
be
that there was
awake.
like a curfew or something?
No one's. Curfews usually either be ringing a bell or doing some kind of.
Like just maybe
A
like
sign.
a general like known curfew.
Well, even then, people usually
Put those down.
let you know. I think I'm gonna.
Okay. What's
Yeah,
everyone's
aside from
passive perception?
15.
Negative.
Negative.
17.
Drunk.
Passive, not score.
Oh no, it's 13.
24.
Okay.
16.
16.
What's yours?
15.
Okay. Anyone who had a 20 or higher, it feels as if eyes are on you. You know, that weird feeling, the hairs on your neck kind of stand up just a little bit.
That will be an earring thing of before someone's watching us, maybe something.
Can I when
I
he
try to hide in the shadows.
Can anyone see
As soon
invisible?
as I hear that.
when he says that, can I cast detect thoughts to see if I'm my hair, sorry. You can see invisibility?
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah,
I
that's
have
right, I
so much
remember that.
shit.
Oh, I have dark vision now, by the way.
Oh, good job.
From the belt.
Oh,
The dwarven kind.
yeah.
I
Does
just
the
decided I
first
wanted it.
I
I have it now.
So it lasts for a
I have a
minute.
force field.
Injected myself with dwarven DNA.
I
I don't have any.
Rick and Morty showed up from their dimension and gave me Superman DNA, so I can't die.
I found a magic wand.
From boy who never. The boy who didn't die.
So after hearing that, I'll cast a second level see invisibility. My eyes turn back to that like nebulous purple and kind of seeing through the void. I can see invisible creatures and objects if they were visible, and I can see into the ethereal plane. And ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
Okay.
And then since I can't
What's the range on it? Is it just as
It's
far you can see?
as far as I can see, and at night I have like 300 feet of dark vision.
Okay. Cool.
for detect thoughts, since I can't see the presence, it's you can also use this spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see when you cast a spell or as your action during the duration, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you.
Okay. And
And
you're
it-
just trying to do surface thoughts right now?
Yeah, just to try and
Okay.
see if I can pinpoint where the presence is.
Does it actually tells you where the presence is, or it just lets you hear what they're saying, what they're thinking?
That is a great question. The spell can penetrate barriers. You can't detect a creature with an intelligence of 3 letters. So it doesn't. Oh. Once you detect the presence of a creature in this way, you can read its thoughts for the rest of the duration, as described above, even if you can't see it, but it must be within range. So it doesn't say that I would know where it's at. It just says that
just
I can.
within range. And
Yeah.
the range on it is 30 feet.
30 feet, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do get some thoughts. Like, where are they going? What are they doing?
Once I latch onto it, I'm assuming this is a guard. I'm gonna probe into its mind, so it's gotta make a wisdom save and beat a 20.
It rolled a natural 20.
Nice. Alright, so it knows that I tried to probe into its thoughts.
They're using spells.
And then I'm gonna say in the hearing, I think it's the town guards that are watching us.
Do you tell us you used detect thoughts, or did you?
Oh, yeah. I use
So
the tech
I
thoughts.
will look around, going, it's within 30 feet. What's within 30 feet of us? Or more importantly, what's within 30 feet of Pele? Do I see people, or is she like 15 feet from the house? Or
You can just see what looks to be like some houses on her right hand side. You can see a couple of like bushes and a couple of tall trees, and then you can see another house that's kind of up on a hill, like over a ledge kind of deal that's sitting up there, as it's kind of like a rock formation that goes around corner, and you can see a giant like tree house looking structure.
what's within 30 feet of her, though?
Yeah,
That's all within 30 feet
it's
of her?
all within 30 feet of her. Well, I mean, besides the giant tree house, but you can see it from where you're at.
I'm looking for like hiding spots, someplace that people might be. Like, an eye looking out a window or anything else. No perception, or
Yeah, you can make a perception.
I will attempt to do so.
As I'm like staring out in like
I will
far
dive in
distance with my 300
and
feet of
find
dark
them.
vision, I'll use my eyes of night and give everybody else but one person the same dark vision. Who doesn't get it? So
How,
hold on.
how are you doing that?
Oh, he's already got
It's-
dark vision.
But now you have 300
How are
feet
you
of dark
doing
vision.
that?
Oh,
With
yeah,
eyes-
no, that's perfect.
With Eyes of Night. It's a Twilight Cleric.
It's something they just can do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like the trickery can give you the stealth they give you.
Once for
Everybody
long
can
rest,
see.
but I can expend a spell slot of any level to do it again.
Okay.
I gotta do math again. 27.
Okay, and what were you specifically?
I'm specifically looking for like people peeking out a window, since there are houses that are within range of her to detect thoughts. So I'm looking for hiding places where someone could be and be thinking. So probably something small, medium sized.
As you kind of scan around the area, you do see one of the houses that's probably about 15 or 20 feet away from Pele. On the second floor, you can see what looks to be like, it has like those double shutters, but it has the slats on it, and you can see one of the slats isn't closed all the way and it's like open. You can see just enough light on both sides, and then in the middle of it, it kind of looks like there's a black spot.
So tell everybody in that direction.
How are you doing
Second
that?
floor.
Okay.
Doing the message. So I'm just whispering. I'm not paying attention to it. I was looking around obviously, but I don't like stop there and to reveal the thing. It's like, they're up in that window. I think.
Haley's gonna like look up. Like, man, what a waste of a spell.
What window? That one up
Do you say it out loud?
I-
Do you say that out loud?
yeah.
I mean, even when it's out loud, it's a little whisper, you know.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Well, then that changes things.
because we have spice markers, right? You just never named them. You described
Yeah.
them exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, message allows you to whisper, and the other person can hear it as they want.
Yeah.
So after they detected your thoughts and you tried to whisper to the group the location, you notice no sound actually comes out of your mouth.
Does any sound come from any other part of me?
Do you try to fart? We all wait for the
Then
answer.
I will
Brandy butt.
cast Dispel Magic. At 3rd level. And just attempting to dispel the silence effect.
Do you need to use a verbal component to do the spell?
No, not for Dispel, I think. If I do, then I will grab a subtle crystal and use that so I don't have any components.
Okay.
I have a means to do it either way.
Yeah, it's verbal somatic.
Yeah, so I'll just use a subtle crystal.
Okay. Hey man, resource management. I'm on it.
I got tons of those.
On it today.
Just gotta remember where they're.
Alright.
Where's my list? Oh,
As you cast this dispel magic, you can see a barrier that
Thank you.
is about 20 foot around you guys, kind of shimmer for a second and then disappear.
Okay, so it seems like a normal silence.
No.
Okay, someone tried to silence us, so maybe we should get to the killing. I say that aloud.
Oh,
Get to the what?
And I say it in a nonchalant but heavily intimidating way of, like, somebody tried to silence us, so maybe we should get to the killing.
did you point that window out to us?
Yes.
I'm gonna I'm not gonna throw frostbite yet, but I'm gonna make it obvious that that's where it's going. After he says that out loud.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh man, how good it feels now.
Was I assisting? I was saying it purposely to intimidate them, was my intent.
He doesn't need any help.
I don't know, how good are you?
Maybe we'll see what my roll is first.
His
You can have
charisma
some
is like
guidance, though.
plus 12.
Oh, I got a 26.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't need
I
any
might
help.
probably have a higher intimidation than you.
Oh, I've been rolling today. Then I may have needed some help.
You're probably rolling better than me.
As
Now
you
I
guys,
am.
as you dispel the magic and you kind of point your hammer towards the window, you sit there and you see the shutter kind of close real quick. Yeah.
I throw a ball bearing at it.
You just throw a ball.
Yeah.
I don't want us to come into your
The
home and
catapult?
like upset
Okay.
Alan.
Alright. You launch it.
But that
I'm
was
danger
weird.
close to just climbing up the wall and going
You
through
launch
the window.
the
but I'm
ball
kind of
bearing
just watching
with-
it swage.
with the spell catapult.
I was okay until the silence.
And it blows a
Is there-
hole in the side of
I
the
just go
house.
invisible. or I
Probably
just
about the
crawl up it
size.
creepy.
Uh,
Like
you
a
go.
basketball.
Yeah, like a
Huge
basketball.
hole.
That's
house.
the side of the house that we're facing. Is there a door on that side?
It has a huge hole
I'm
in
throwing
it
it
now.
at the window. Who needs that? Just the shutter that.
Well,
just,
you just said the hole was this big.
That's pretty. I'll climb right through that.
We're
I can't.
higher-
Who's in the hole?
He did.
So, but besides
throw a
the
ball
hole that
bearing.
he just put in it, is there anything on the side of the
We're
house
not
besides the
here to
windows?
kill the
We're here to attack people.
He
The
said get
doors
to the
on
killing.
the
He
other
threatened
side,
him with
like,
an axe.
down.
I threw a ball bearing.
As that happens,
Threw it really, really hard.
you
Yes.
hear a loud scream go off. It's feminine, and it doesn't sound very
Do some weight behind this.
old.
I'm done waiting.
As I point out.
I
as I point out the
scuttle
hole.
up the wall and I climb through the hole.
As
You know, this is like when I killed that boar in the street, okay?
when you climb through the hole, you can see cuddled up into a corner as the hole goes further through the house and to another room.
He wasn't supposed to go that far.
You see
I just think this look into the earring.
you see a little girl huddled up in the corner.
Little
Little girl.
shit. This is creepy gym time. out of this hole.
As she sees you, she is
Twisting upside down, clinging to the
Yeah.
screaming uncontrollably.
Don't you not
Almost
say?
hysterical
Okay.
at this point.
Yeah, fair.
Man, I'm real glad I didn't do anything.
I accept that the little girl and I are a lost cause. There's no way I'm calming her down. And can I do a sweep of the? Is it upstairs? Are we down? Like, is it a multi-tiered home?
Yeah, it's a multi-tiered home.
Are you able to mend
You're
that?
you're on the second floor.
Can I sweep the top floor?
Like you're just gonna continue.
I'm gonna go invisible and start hunting around.
Do I hear? Can I hear?
Oh,
I mean, I'll say,
you hear the-
I'll say into the
It
ear.
sounds like blood-curdling screams.
So I'm
That's
gonna
terrifying.
run up to the
Child.
hole, and Kaz is gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
And
Cass is gonna cast the spell.
yeah, he's gonna pull himself
I
up.
start walking toward the house, but then I see Kaz getting ready to cast that spell.
He runs up. He runs up to the hole, and he pulls himself up.
Uh-huh.
And through the hole, he's gonna cast a suggestion. And he's gonna tell the little girl that.
You know, for somebody who doesn't like his own mind being altered, he sure as heck went to that pretty quickly.
Oh, that's
listen,
a really good point.
listen. This
Right,
is
jump right to it.
this is
Mm,
a
nom, nom.
suggestion. I'm suggesting. I'm simply suggesting that she should go back to sleep.
Yeah,
That
just
is
like
just a
the
bad
vampire
dream.
did when he said, "Protect me."
Oh yeah, I remember that. Well,
Maybe the little girl just screams herself to sleep.
Except that Kaz is evil now. We all know.
Yep, accepted. All right, so you suggest what?
no, I suggest she goes back to sleep. That this is just a bad
spell
dream.
DC?
Dogs, I am getting up. Movement
13.
will happen. Sounds too.
See him? See him?
Santa
She fails
Claus,
it.
Creepy ass reindeer.
After you suggest that for a couple of seconds, she's still screaming, but then as she's trying to breathe now, as you can kind of see her face kind of go slack for a second, and then her eyes kind of gloss over as she gets up from the corner and starts walking out of the room, bumps in the jib because he's invisible, and goes past him into the other room, which is where her bed is, and goes and lays down. When you go and you can see her do all this, and I'm assuming you probably follow her a little bit, because that's not creepy.
I want to know how you got in.
I didn't. No, I was just pulling myself up to the hole and telling her to go back to sleep. I didn't know if that was her
I could
room.
imagine like your face, like you know, like The Shining,
Yeah.
and he just like sticks.
Go to sleep.
That's what I saw.
Listen, she doesn't even have to see me. She just got to be able to hear
Yeah,
me.
I figured you were just saying it through the hole.
That's
Yeah.
what I figured.
Okay. Well then, Jib can see then as she goes into the other room, into her room to sleep. As you look inside there, you can see there's a bunch of pictures on the wall. Looks like two grown-up looking individuals with a younger, child-like in the middle of it. Pictures all around. The bed doesn't look like the sheets have been changed in a while. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of toys in the room. And as you kind of like do that cursory glance, that's pretty much
House is empty.
house is pretty much
Looks pretty
empty
defunct.
from the second floor. When you get down to the first floor, if you want to go down that way, what you find is there's not a whole lot of food in the pantry. You find what looks to be like signs of a struggle at the front door area, like some furniture is knocked over and whatnot. You don't see any blood or anything, but you do see what looks to be like drag marks going out towards the door, and there's like a little bit of a layer of a dust now on there as well.
Do I have any gold on me? I think I don't carry money, period, do I?
No, you normally don't.
Do you relay what you see in there?
Yeah.
While
I
this is
tell
all going
everybody my
on,
little
you guys
art
can
is
hear
really
whistles now, and you can actually hear people kind of like, "Hey, what's going on?" And freaking torches are starting to get lit, and people are starting to make a lot of noise around the area you guys are in.
So
I hear any of that?
I actually had the same kind
I want
of.
to scuttle above her doorway, invisible, because now I feel very sad and protective of this child.
I'm gonna turn invisible. I'm just gonna be like, boop.
If I close my
head
eyes,
towards
they
the
can't
house.
see me.
I don't see you. You don't see me.
I can only be invisible and don't look at me.
Somebody gonna stay and talk to the
I'll,
guard?
I'll stay.
Not
I'm
me.
s-
Jumping
I'm
up onto the roof so we can.
Kaz will stay.
I'm staying.
I don't.
I'll stay with. I'll stay
We're
with you.
not
Seth.
running away from the village.
I don't plan on leaving this.
We
little
either
girl
settle
aside
things
for
here or
Otter.
we don't.
As we're waiting for them to approach, though, I did have a similar idea to Jib, and Kaz is gonna pull out some money and reach back up through the hole and like drop it
Okay.
into the hole.
I was gonna put it under her pillow, like
I'm
shoot
more
the crowd
concerned
with-
by the dust and the blood and all of that up there.
I haven't
Jib.
seen any of that.
There's
But-
no. He said there's
No,
no
Jib-
blood.
Jib,
I thought Jim
are you?
described it.
No blood.
Where are you at? Are you down by the door?
But I'm gonna leave.
No,
But there's drag
I
marks?
would be second floor, her bedroom, invisible above the doorway.
I'm gonna invisibly go up to the door and be like, "Will you let me in?"
Oh yeah. For sure.
Okay. So you two are staying. You're jumping up on the roof and going
Hiding.
someplace to hide.
I can still see through the hole in the wall.
It's the window.
To
The
the
hole
wall.
is in the window.
No, the hole's on the
The
side.
window
of
to the
window.
wall,
It
to the
like
cannonball.
tore a chunk of the house.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
A hole this big is now through the side of the house, and it doesn't just go. It goes into that room that she was in, and then her bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yes, you're low.
I'm gonna steal so many toys for this
Don't steal her toys.
girl. No,
Still
for her.
Oh, for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dropped.
You just hit a Kyle
have
real
him
life
make
I left her
soft spot.
250 gold
Jib
pieces.
is attached.
I'm standing out in the middle of the street just waiting for.
And I'm
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
I'm waiting too.
I was gonna go inside, but I think I'm just gonna stay in the street too.
Okay.
I'm gonna earring tell Jib that he should get out of the house.
I am not leaving this little girl aside.
Okay.
It is not happening.
After.
I'm now in the house. Too. But we're both.
This is
invisible.
giving Ryan real life anxiety. Can we figure out what everybody's doing?
I'm in the house. Protect
I'm
the
waiting,
girl.
I'm waiting
just
for the
did.
guards to explain.
Okay.
Pele's
In
in
the
the house
house.
with me.
Okay.
You
Invisible.
climbed up.
Yeah.
Then for waiting for the guards. Are you waiting for the
Outside
guards?
window.
I can't talk
Okay.
to guards.
I'm
I
waiting
look
for the
like
guards.
a psychopath.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like
That little girl's screaming. You just-
heavy.
They wake her up. He's fucked. and then you're right there next to him because you were like, go to sleep, like the Shining, fucking
little girl.
beard kind of like all distorted through the hole.
Is the top of his head still
How close
melted,
did
or
you
that
get
crown
to
came
the
off?
No, I got a helmet on, so you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, touch though.
Beautiful hair sticking out.
All right. After
Yeah,
after a
George's
few
blonde wants to come at the back of that
few
head.
more minutes, you can see there's now what looks to be like 2 patrols of guards coming around the corner on both sides to flank you guys where you guys are.
I'm just calmly standing there.
Yeah, it's 4 guards on one side, 4 guards on the other. As they approach you guys, they don't have weapons drawn. A couple of them do have spears in their hands. They're not pointed at you. As they get to the area, and they kind of start looking around as they're coming closer to you. You can see one of them is wearing not really like metal armor or anything like that. It's like a really looking tough hide, but it's really nice, clean. As he comes around, he stops and he looks at the 4 of you. What happened yet?
Are any of those the 3 that I talked to earlier?
No, he's already.
High or low?
It's been a little while. He's now just going like, what can I do with this? What?
Nice to meet you. Oh,
Yes, one of them is.
No handshake.
The Furbolg, the human, or the
Starting to look.
there's a
the
crowd of
Megalon?
swords.
The crab guy.
The little like handshake and the no symbol on it. Picture of a penis.
Somebody didn't make brownies.
Listen, man, this week at work has been monstrous.
I was looking forward to brownies.
I didn't feel like it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had a hell week at work that was just like, oh, so glad I'm not there today and tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
All the bosses are there.
That fuel
The
smell?
company's there. I'm just like,
They're
don't
on the
have to look
highway.
at you.
That was the Harris Teeter truck.
Really?
Yeah. So we didn't get the truck until like 3 p.m. So I had to break down the truck and fill the entire meat wall with all the stuff that we didn't have all day before I left. That was a nightmare.
That's my new porn name. TM. Meatball.
Yeah, that's all I heard too. I had to fill the meat wall. I'm like, well,
That was
you have my respect.
That was the fastest, shortest way to describe what I had to do, and everybody understand what I was talking about.
You know, do the cocktail wing section myself. So.
Image in my
That's
head.
usually all I have to deal with.
Probably
I
not
usually
the
only
same
deal with
area.
that lunch meat hot dog section. That's my area. So
Does this
Then you have to do
does
it.
this girl have like a
No, that
pencil
wasn't
and paper in her room anywhere? Something I can write on?
Make a perception check.
As the guards start to approach, I let my helmet retract to seem a little bit less intimidating.
I'm gonna step in front of
21.
Silas and Issei. Specifically, not trying to block Issei from view, but like more protective in front of Issei. What races are the guards?
So there's
Species.
Why does it matter?
Because it
We're in the
specifically
deep,
can
we're in the
do.
deep south.
I can do things specifically to some races that I can't do to others. Okay.
Like, love them
As all of us can.
like mess with their minds, maybe.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
evil
listen,
bastard.
you guys have no idea what's gone on in Kaz's brain since he touched that amulet and got burnt.
That's true.
So yeah, he's gonna step it.
Always matters in a deep south.
From the south.
You do find what looks to be like a writing utensil and some paper.
I just want to jot down real quickly the properties of the ring of pew pew, finger blasting. And then I specifically chose the words pew pew because a little kid was
It
involved.
was the second part.
I know, I had to clarify for the table. And then but I write down ring of pew pew. Like, I write down. Okay. And then I want to slip that and the ring under her pillow.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand.
Oh, yeah. Fucking plus 100 million to that.
Easy roll of 1.
Got it. Good.
30?
Yeah. 30 what? That was it? Sorry, that does not pass.
Can I just roll a casual 230,
You
30?
get advantage for being invisible.
Kaz's spell is made her mind a little wonky.
I really don't think the spell works that way. Like, listen,
Does it say influence?
Kaz doesn't care how the spell works because again,
Yeah, he doesn't do spells.
I just invisible pen and paper.
maybe I'm putting too much weight on the word suggestion. Still, Kaz doesn't care. He heard suggestion and just assumed it was like a suggestion.
Wait.
Heavy suggestion.
I mean,
Plus, like after all the stuff Kaz has done that he thought was good, and
I mean,
that
every
fucking amulet
armed
still burns
robbery
it.
is just a very heavy suggestion.
That's fair. I mean, technically, every fight Kaz has been in is just a
every
suggestion.
guard who makes friends with friendship is just a heavily suggested
Like,
meeting.
Be my friend.
Yeah.
Or else.
Or else. As the guards come to approach, you do see two furbolgs. The one that's wearing the nice armor, and another one holding a spear. There looks to be like two elven. One's not really wearing really nice armor, but they're wearing like leather, but it almost looks like seaweedish kind of armor. Maybe some like conch shells or something like that onto it as well. And they have bows. And then you see one of the ones that you recognize is the guy with the claw arm. And then the last one that you see is he kind of looks like a little dog-looking dude. He's
Kobold?
this big. Yeah.
What is
So glad I'm in the house.
the crab claw guy? Is his face like human or elven or is it recognizable or is it just
Yeah,
a mess?
it looks
Slowly taking over. He's
it
becoming
looks
crab.
human-ish, but he does have like these like gill-looking things on his neck.
Like a dolphin or something.
A Vidalkin?
A dolphin.
Like a dog dolphin?
Oh, the dolphin.
A Vidalkin.
Lumpkin.
Are you saying dolphin?
The dolphin.
The dog. Remember my when we did the owl?
They have 6 fingers on each other, except for the claw guy.
What?
I'm going to.
Hey,
Hey.
no.
You're too late.
Valdez.
Valdez. No, she's probably barking because Alexa's probably getting ready to come in.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I want to throw this out there. I do want to investigate like the area that he said that there was like a struggle.
Okay. Well, we can do that after. the
Yeah.
guards.
I just want to throw that out there.
I won't ask again.
It was a
What is going on?
It's a misunderstanding.
We were on our way to see the mayor about the.
At this
the-
hour?
Listen, you guys have people missing from the snake people attack. Snake people?
Yes.
Snake creature attacks.
We're well aware.
So we were going to the mayor because that's concerning that
To
there's.
who? An outsider? This isn't even your village.
So people
My
need help.
village, his village.
And it's his village and he's my best friend.
I definitely point. That's my mammy.
Put some southern on that
That little southern stank on it.
You have to make a wisdom save
And
against that southern belle.
He just sits there and he looks at you and he goes.
Fireweed did weird things to my
He goes.
fireweed.
Oh.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Like when I burned it down the first time by accident.
I've
I was
lived
like
here
5
for
years
almost 20 years and I've never seen you.
old. Almost 20 years.
Even I go. He just doesn't know.
How could I prove it? I disappeared from here when I was 5 years old because I was.
So,
cast out.
again, this is not your village. Hey! Now,
It's not anymore.
exactly. And about this time, you see a couple people kind of come out of their houses and they're kind of looking around at what's going on. You hear somebody sit there and say, "They fired upon the house!" As
Rats.
and I'm still
This is
talking.
just a little mouse face person.
We were going to see the mayor
the
about
house,
the
'cause
missing people
again,
Shut up,
I still
Cameron.
don't see what's the concern of outsiders.
because it doesn't appear to me that anybody is concerned. So I took it upon myself to offer
Oh, you
my
took it
assistance.
upon yourself. Well, I'm so glad we have vigilantes running around shooting up people's houses now.
He's
I mean,
got a
technically, I
point.
did. You should be grateful for vigilantes. Otherwise, these elder evils we've been putting down would be.
Elder what?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me bow down to the great adventurers.
Let me before have you
Okay.
sent anybody out to look for the people who are missing?
Why would I tell you?
So anyway,
Because
This has nothing to do with you. It is no concern to you.
because if you don't care about the people who are missing, then why do you care if I care?
Because this is our village.
That doesn't make any sense. Do you have people out looking for the people who are missing?
Again, is there a notice on the message board saying,
There-
"Hey,
there
we
does-
need great adventurers to solve all of our problems for us"? No, we don't.
Anywhere I've been, that hasn't been the case, but that's still been the case.
I feel
Well.
vindicated.
Have they been down here? Have you raised down here in the swamp? In the marsh? No.
He was.
just sat there and said that he hasn't been here for the last 20-something years. At least 200 years. You look good, by the way.
That was a weird switch.
Now you start to see the spearmen kind of pointing their blades towards you as, quite frankly, you've become a little hostile.
Yeah, Kaz is a little hostile. Okay, for sure.
Good boy. Now, if you would like to see the mayor, by all means, we can do that. Just need you to turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Well then, I suggest you move along.
To the mayor's house. So I'm gonna start walking to the mayor's
As
house.
he stops you in front.
I'm walking to the mayor's house.
I'm watching for this.
Physically restrain me with a roll, or Kaz is walking to the mayor's house.
I'm gonna put my helmet back on. I'm pulling the hand.
He's going Iron Man.
That's
He's
the
going
most
Iron Man.
tense Iron Man moment, right? When he,
24.
It's like the Optimus face mask up moment. You're like, oh, we're doing action.
We know when to roll out.
I'm not gonna be able to beat that. I gotta roll a 19.
The guard that's going to
That all you
restrain
have for athletics?
For athletics?
What armor?
Yeah, he's trying to grapple you.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a proposed athletics roll.
I have a plus 17 to
That's a
athletics.
leather.
It's a leather.
What the hell? You only beat me by.
Oh, okay. That's a lot better. That's like double what the strength was.
Yeah. God, I
Should
could say
be.
you can choose a feat or a proficiency.
Right.
It didn't matter.
Aw.
I got a 15.
As you get taken to the ground now,
God,
I go to like the guard that just took him down. I go to like touch him. Like, hey, let him up. And such a bad idea. And I cast shocking grasp as I go to touch him. Like, hey, just, it's okay. Just let him up. And yeah,
make your attack roll.
all right.
Because I'm pretty sure it's an attack.
yay, we're fighting the town. Do we know the
I
fight?
just look around and I point gun.
I feel
Don't
like,
kill any of them.
I feel like we just.
Don't kill
Maybe
them.
just let them fight this one
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. We'll just watch.
I
17.
feel like they have it in that dog. They need it.
17, but okay.
Across Kaz's chest is a tattoo that says AG AB. All guards are back.
But it's very light. It's only 2 damage.
It's only 2 damage.
It's a very light roasting.
It's like a. bzz.
Like, you release the tension in his
I
lungs.
dropped his head.
Yeah. I just rub my feet on the carpet too much.
Your head, you're gonna get tased.
Alright.
What's the say taser? Taser.
Let me find a good map.
Oh, he's gonna get him out. Just beat him up.
Like gameplay wise, that was a really stupid idea, but I definitely think that's something music would have done.
It's all been not smart.
There's a way to diffuse the situation.
It's not really our
Let them
forte.
handcuff me?
No, there's a way to diffuse the situation. Well, I mean, we're in their home. We look like invaders.
He took him down. What was I supposed
We are now.
to do?
But like, there's a way that you can talk to them without making it a fight. They suck, yeah.
They didn't de-escalate the situation. They should be trained to de-escalate.
No.
That's their job.
Thank you.
They
He
have,
didn't
to
want
be,
to be
they have to be
escalated. I'll
vigilant
de-escalate it.
for any situation, not to mention you guys literally shot something through a house.
Technically, I didn't shoot anything.
Catapult is shooting.
I threw it.
Okay. But
You threw something through the house. That doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
That's more frightening.
I probably should have just shot the window out. It would have been easier.
Look, if you hadn't told me that there were people in the window watching us, I wouldn't have tried to hurt them. That was not my fault.
Next time I remember not to tell you. Silas
You
gonna
said,
start
hey,
keeping stuff to himself.
Silas
like
said, hey, looks like it's time for a fight. Cool. Time for a fight. There's a target. What'd you expect me to do?
Let me intimidate him.
You did. Luckily, you did, because otherwise they might not
I
have
never intimidated him.
Luckily,
Intimidate him.
they might not have gotten out of the way if you hadn't.
Alright. Just so this building, the buildings around this in this map are like dilapidated and falling apart. That is not the case. Just FYI.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Oh yeah.
This house now has a brand new porthole.
I feel like I'm at like a superhero fight level right now. So
Okay, hold on. Alright, so.
Are you still invisible?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what the
Invisibility
worst part
lasts
I'm
a
in,
while.
yeah, I'm
this is-
invisible in the
I was
kid's
going through my spell
bedroom
sheet and realized I
like a
could've just cast
spider perched
invisibility.
above the door.
Like a bad dream, like for the kid. It's a
Oh
very
boy.
bad dream.
No, she can't see me. I
Everybody
just
else
can't let
has
anybody in this
sneaky
room.
dealy.
I could have just cast invisibility on myself and just not done that either.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't realize
I
I
could
could
have if I could have rolled
Yeah,
any kind
dude,
of
I'm a
charisma.
super awesome
Oh,
player.
yeah, no,
I
no.
could have gotten in that
Oh, so-
house.
so-
do that. Yes, yes. I'm
Like,
about to start arguing for
You're not
surprise
going about
rounds.
it wrong
I was
way,
gonna
but
scuttle up the
the-
roof and
'cause,
sneak
like-
in the other side. And I was like, well,
it,
we're blowing
you
holes.
escalated it with your tone. And you want to approach it. And you're like,
I'm sorry, that's not.
no, it's okay. We're here, and it's it's not Kaz 100%. But if that's how if you want to avoid the fight, and this is like Pele giving Kaz advice. Like, if you want to avoid the fight, then it's like, because again, like we look like invaders in their village. They have people going missing. We shot at their home, so obviously we look like an enemy. We're on our way to go see the mayor in the middle of the night. Like, it's all creepy. It's all weird. So like, of course they're gonna be on guard. Because they're guards. Sorry.
You get out.
Did you
Okay,
like
you get off.
you
You
I
get off.
was leading it up to that.
Were you like telling us that like in
That will be the
story?
speech later.
Oh yeah, that'd be the speech later.
Okay, let me know when you do that because I have a plan for that. It's gonna be great. I have a reaction for your speech.
Is it a no?
Is it to throw a catapult or catapult something through? Or?
No,
Through
I
another
don't
window?
agree with your philosophy.
Next to a window?
just stay away from windows.
Just stay away from windows.
Apparently, I'm dangerous.
I mean, you listen to Silas.
Silas was getting ready to talk to him. Oh, okay. Kaz has this. Oh, Kaz has this.
Vaughn knew better and got out of the talking area. I'm up on the roof so that I don't say something stupid. I just know that I just look suspicious.
We all look suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
So I go looking up.
And that's why I got a 7 on my eye.
They look up. There's just bunny ears sticking up over there. Yeah, that's not freaky.
Giant rabbit on the roof.
He's got it.
Yeah, but this town there may be somebody with bunny ears. Oh, that's
I was
Fred.
gonna
Don't
say,
worry about it.
some
It's just
bunny.
Fred.
Some bunny.
One bunny.
Some
Okay,
bunny
so-
wants
You're going to hell too, just so you know. It's a big place. It's got room for everyone.
Oh yeah, they got it.
Room for all the monsters.
9 floors, vacancy signs everywhere.
Ooh, yeah, boy.
Okay.
All right.
And let's say it's been probably about 30 minutes since you guys left the tavern to walk towards this area.
Okay.
Okay.
Like this town looks.
Which house
So
is
much
me
bigger
and
than I
Pickett?
So it was a
expected it to
30-minute walk to get to where you are, and then dealing with the kid and all that stuff, I'd say probably another 10 to 15
Oh
minutes.
god, it was the drinks. What?
Okay, perfect. Alright.
They just made us paranoid.
Did you say all that to Kaz?
We can say yeah.
Okay.
In the earring.
Alright, so that's the map. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative that's on the map. So that's Swage, Kaz, Issei, and Silas, please.
Which house is me and Jibin?
You guys are in this one right here.
Yay, that's all right.
I mean, I'm on the roof.
Somebody's getting
Alright.
hurt.
All right. So, anyways, did you say your speech through the earring?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then
We'll
it's
say
right
we'll say I did.
Like halfway through your speech.
Sounds like a
you harshing my mellow, Mom?
I got
So
no look from
cringe
that.
right now.
It hurts so bad. My 8-year-old daughter will be like, bruh. I'm like, dude? Listen, little dude.
Can I tell you the first time my 8-year-old said bruh to me? He was like, you need to go upstairs and go brush your teeth. She's like, bruh. What?
Bro,
No,
your
no,
teeth.
no. Now you're gonna go brush your teeth
that's pretty
twice.
funny.
I don't know. Go get out of my face. Go.
Gotta take away that YouTube.
Yeah. Seriously.
My nephews watch YouTube all the time, and they'll say the dumbest things, and I'm like, am I old?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks so bad.
Yeah.
Skibbity Ohio.
I like work with mainly like 16 and up, and
Yep.
like they'll say things, and I'm like, it's starting. This is it.
Yep.
I'm not relevant anymore.
This is how it starts.
I would just pay money to have any of my coworkers put their fucking phone down.
We have
Like
one.
you would die if you couldn't have the phone.
One of our bartenders is the best about not being on
Okay.
her phone. You also cannot get a hold of her while she's on shift because she will not pick up her phone. it's like a good thing and a bad thing.
I have to use my phone because that's how my boss communicates with me in text. So I will check it, but I am not sitting there all day.
Oh, if she's working,
Especially when people are around, I don't sit there all day.
you gotta call the bar phone to get a hold of her.
I'm pretty sure if I left my house without my wallet, I would debate on whether or not I needed to go back and get it. But if I left the house without my phone, I would immediately turn around.
Yeah. Difficult for me
Cass?
too.
Yeah.
70.
70.
17.
Nope, 70.
Nope, 70.
I go
Swage?
first 5
21.
times. And then
21?
everybody else gets a turn.
Silas?
26.
Ooh, nice.
Jesus Christ.
I rolled a 20.
26. Isai?
19.
Yeah, I can get a roll.
Alright, so first up is going to be Silas.
Silas will shout out, "Everybody just calm down," and he will cast Calm Emotions, which I could hit everybody.
Nice.
I was just about to measure for that.
Okay.
It's a
Wisdom save?
DC 20 charisma save for this dude. Calm down.
I gotta make one of these two, right?
Yeah, I did not, I can't discriminate, but I didn't. No, it's each humanoid, so I can't discriminate. and I
Alright,
did
so
not.
all the
I was
guards,
gonna try to calm down.
that also, everybody who's in the battle, right? Because you said everybody?
Yeah, pretty much I can hit everybody that's on the board right now,
Okay.
except for the people up in the house.
Yeah.
Oh.
So all the guards except for the one that has Kaz pinned to the ground.
So I'm just making everybody indifferent. I want them just all to not want to fight and shit like that.
Okay.
And
So, Swage,
I won't do anything else. That'll be
what
it.
did you get on Calm Emotions?
Probably fail because I rolled 2.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the charisma you said?
Okay.
Charisma?
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, DC 20.
Oh, yeah, I failed.
Oh, was that a 1?
Yeah, now.
That's not a bad time to roll a 1.
Okay. Alright. Then it'll be the guard captain's turn. As he sits there and he looks at you. Please, no more spell casting. As he's putting handcuffs on.
Okay, please, no more bullshit. Let him go. That's all I have time to say, pretty much, outside my turn. But
Okay. As he does, he puts cuffs on Cass.
I'm pretty sure Cass can break him. I have confidence.
Swage.
Feeling pretty
You're-
calm.
Yep.
I'll just use. Well, that wouldn't be very calm. I was gonna use thaumaturgy to make my voice boom, but I'll just say it in a normal voice. I was like, listen, my mother. I just found out she was dead. Roxana, even spirit, formerly Summervale. Can we just talk about this for a second? That's probably all I have time for.
He kind of looks at you, and then kind of looks back at the statue, and then looks at you, and that's all he has time for. Easy.
It cuts to commercial. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
No, not Dragon Ball Z. Anything but.
Consult your physician before
3
taking
more
Skyrim.
episodes.
I had watched a lot of commercials in Tennessee. I know. It's the worst.
Oh man.
If you have uncontrollable urges, please consult your physician. What does that mean?
Oh man.
So, Issei got calmed down some, so he wasn't quite as angry, but he sees Kaz get handcuffed. So he just like calmly walks over and tries to break the handcuffs.
Okay.
I just ignore the other guy, but whatever. And I just try to free Kaz.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Stop eating my food.
Actually, that went really well. Not 20. So 21.
Nat 20.
Stop.
Maybe it's like you know how like when a mother is watching her child like get hurt, and she has like this uncontrollable urge that like comes over her, and she like becomes superhuman to save her child.
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Fine.
It's called hysterical strength.
I have hysterical strength when I see Kaz get handcuffed.
Never
I
heard
go
of
to
that.
break him off. That's fine. You don't have
Not once in my life.
to. No, that's fine.
I've heard about it, but I know what all the horrific consequences are of having hysterical strength.
All I did
Like
was break the
shattering
handcuffs
your own
hopefully.
bones and burning your muscles out, and permanent damage.
Oh yeah, you can rip the tendon off.
But you saved the baby.
Okay.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, they took away that mechanic, didn't they?
What?
Destroying magical items.
There is no rule, so you get to decide how that works.
Yeah, because I probably wouldn't have noticed that they were magical.
Well, I mean, they kind of have to be. People have friggin' giant strength, man.
Hey man, I don't know. Just a kid.
I'm just a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most people can't hit a 20.
Yeah, most people don't friggin' roll a natural 20.
That's fair. It's also a check though, so it's not like an automatic win.
Well, I mean, they're a low-grade magical items. they're not meant to be, like, super strong.
I was gonna say that this music doesn't match what
Yeah.
No, this is
situation,
the calmest fight.
but it does because of the calm emotions.
That's great.
This is like what's
Okay.
played at my acupuncture place.
Go ahead and make me a dexterity save. Swage, or Kaz, you do as well.
Me too.
No, you're fine.
He meant cat.
Fails.
4. The other 7.5-foot dude talking about me.
19.
Oh,
19?
If it is the guy doing a reaction, he doesn't get his reaction.
No.
Damn it. I tried.
No, this is from the handcuffs exploding.
I tried.
as you break them apart, causing the magic inside to be released. You take no damage, but the guard captain and Issei, we both take 9 points of force damage.
Is it because he forced them off the cast?
Yes.
Sorry.
Um,
It wasn't
and,
like that.
and he is now knocked prone.
Alright.
Ah. That.
Cass, you're free.
I mean, I get up and then
Hug him.
you say knock prone too?
No.
I'll walk
He's
over.
wearing his fucking armor.
I'll walk over and help the guard up, and then I'll turn around and let him handcuff me again.
Okay.
He has an idea.
Alright. As you,
I'm
as
just
you
watching
get up
from
and
the
you
sidelines.
help him back up, he kind of looks at you. As he sits there and he looks over at one of the other guards and he's like, you see the person who's next come up and give him another set of handcuffs. That's the end of his turn. The other guards, they kind of start to, they're not being aggressive, they're just kind of like fanning out just in case. Silence?
I'm looking at the guy now, or the guard captain, and go, we'll go with you, but there is no reason you need to handcuff him. He's showing that he's willing to bow down to what little authority you may possess.
He kind of just looks at you. Make a persuasion check.
I thought I can do. I roll like shit.
And I'll even give you advantage just because Kaz turned around.
31.
31. He kind of looks at you. Very well. And he puts the handcuffs back in his holster and then has you guys all escorted actually to where the mayor's house is. Just not in the mayor's area. It's in the below portion of the...
Do you tell us as you guys are leaving?
I mean, I assume y'all are. Someone
We're
was
watching,
watching us,
yeah.
right?
And just figure out.
I think tugging at the ear now and doing that, which is actually spellcasting, I don't want to trigger anything, but I know he's up on a rooftop and can see us all, so I'm assuming, oh my god, I'm trusting you to tell everybody.
No, it's not.
I was watching.
Okay. I knew you'd gone in the house, but I haven't seen you since.
Well, yeah, I'm just
Tim went in, he disappeared.
the only
too.
person that can see me is Wage.
Alright. As you guys are all escorted into what looks to be like a guard station area, you guys are taken into a front desk for processing. They do your fingerprints, do magical photos, have you turn to the side, you know.
This
I-
dude
I'll
with
take my hand
an
out of my
impeccable
pocket.
Your
memory.
first mugshot.
As you guys
Holding
have
up
been
my library card.
escorted, as the guard captain closes
See now,
the
you
cell.
can use your earrings. Do you say that? Like, here's your first mugshot.
As the guard closes the cell, he looks at you all and says there, Mayor will see you in the morning. As he locks it and walks off. A couple minutes later, what looks to be like a scullery boy kind of comes around, and he kind of looks at you guys, and he's got like this cart with him, and he brings trays of food for you.
Can I investigate?
Yes, now you can.
Yay! As they're getting taken away, and I know that Bon is still here. I know that Jip's here. I'm gonna go in the earring and say I have an idea, and then investigate the area that was and tell Bon that he can come inside the house and then investigate.
Okay.
First roll, terrible. 10.
10. You see the same markings that Jib had kind of already pointed out, you know, the drag marks, light layer of dust on everything kind of downstairs, the kitchen bare. You do see what looks to be like not super nice furniture, but I mean normal furniture for maybe you know, mid-level family. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary in that regard.
Can I tell how long they've been gone by like the level of dust that's over like some of the blood or the
There's
drag
no
marks? Oh, there's no blood.
No
Okay,
blood.
over the drag marks or like the food storage. Just any indication on how long or how the girl looks. I guess like laying in bed, like how she looks, cleanliness wise, and just like.
So the dust level that's down there is
You're the only visible one in the house, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But he's on top of that.
He's on top of the house.
Well, no, she's saying.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm coming inside.
Oh, you can-
Now that I've watched where everybody's going, got that sorted.
Yep.
I'm coming inside.
I'd
I
probably
know I
say
can't sneak
it's
up.
probably been about maybe a week and a half or so.
Okay. I'll turn off the invisibility so it's not weird. Turn visible again, and say, sorry, I'm right here. I should have preference. I apologize. Jib, I don't know where you're at.
Oh, I can't.
Can I just reach down and grab him by the ears from the ceiling?
That's up to you.
I would like to try.
Jib, you're here. Perfect. So I think we should wake the little girl up.
I'm gonna stay invisible.
That's fine.
I think I'm
probably
a
a good
horrifying
idea.
sight
That's fair.
for that little thing. Plus, I came crawling through a little hole.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I think with
You ringed her.
Vaughn
You
and me will be
can-
less
Step
creepy.
out upside down.
So going into the little girl's room, I'll just like kind of like kneel next to her bed and just like lightly try and wake her up.
Okay. It doesn't take long for you to wake her up. Just a couple of nudges, and she kind of, I want to sleep in, and she kind of rolls over a little bit as you start to jostle her again. She kind of, what? And she sits up. Her eyes are still closed as she sits there, and she starts rubbing. I had a weird dream, and she looks and she sees you. Her eyes shoot.
I
up.
don't mean any harm. It's okay. I know that your parents were taken, and I want to try and help.
You shot my house.
It wasn't me. He's the kid. He didn't know any better. It's okay. The guards took him away. He's being disciplined. The Batman's gone.
And then this creature came through the hole.
He's actually a big puppy, and we don't want to hurt.
sad.
And this is my name's Paley, and this is Vaughn.
Just your tears are visible.
I don't have the hat, but I'm doing the tipping thing. Kind of standing
rabbit?
towards Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's about right.
Fluffy.
Yep. They're a little sensitive. Thanks. Okay.
How old are you? As I like kind of like slowly like sit on the floor.
As she looks at you. 12.
12. Wow, that's a pretty big age.
Yeah, almost an adult.
Yeah. I mean, right now you kind of are living like an adult, right?
Well, yeah, I have to.
So, what's your name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. That's a pretty name.
I know.
All right, Elizabeth. So, your parents were taken. Were they taken by the snake creatures?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I was sleeping.
Okay. And how long ago?
5.5 moons ago?
Okay, and have the guards or anybody come to help you out or talk to you?
The guard captain comes by.
Yeah? Does he make sure that you're fed and that you're taken
He
care
brings
of?
food.
He brings food?
Mhm.
Okay, has anybody else come? Any family or anything?
No.
This is incredibly sad.
Yeah.
This is getting sadder. So you've been here all by yourself?
Mhm.
Did you cast that spell?
The one that makes everything silent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really cool.
I know. Because I'm an adult.
Yeah. So, do you know other magic?
A couple.
Yeah? What do you know?
I know one that, and she sits there, and you see her kind of at the end of her bed, start to grow vines out of the wood, from the bed, as she casts druidcraft.
Whoa! Did you learn that from your parents?
Well, this one, yes. The other one, no.
No?
Mm-mm.
Where'd you learn that spell from?
The librarian.
Oh, the librarian. Okay. Are you close with the librarian?
She's very smart.
So, she's gotta be smart to know that spell. Well,
She said she's gonna teach me Fireball one day.
oh, and I'll, like, bring up fire out of my hand and, like, form it into a ball. Like that?
Yeah.
I can't teach it. I just know it. I'm a terrible teacher. But, alright, Elizabeth, we want to help find your parents, but I want to make sure that you're being taken care of, and also apologize for shooting at your house. And
Yeah, that's not nice.
it's not nice. It honestly, we've been attacked by, like, we have weird people that try and attack us on the daily, and we're on edge.
And maybe you should stay here. It's safe here.
Is that why you're staying here inside the house?
Well, not in the house. I mean, in the village.
It's medieval times.
What
Everybody
makes-
says
A little
it's
bit
safe.
more lenient.
What makes the village safe compared to outside the village?
There's bad stuff outside.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
That's what you're allowed to be.
So, what, like, you just know it's safe, or is there anything that makes it safe?
Everyone says it's safe.
Alright, I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, I could- so, is there,
Tell her about the money. Gaslight.
oh yeah, we left some money.
Money.
Yeah. Will you grab the money that's next to the hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Left some money.
She watches you go.
Through the hole.
To, you can get more food, you can, whatever you need, because you're an adult.
You get your house
Man,
right.
this is like that orphan Timmy with the parents that were dead and he was still talking to. But
No, that sounds creepy and awesome. This is sad.
I mean,
It's only awesome with the parents.
I'd offer if you want to come with us to go find your parents, but I'm pretty sure you want to stay here.
Yeah, I stay. It's safe.
All right. Oh, there's a ring under your pillow from a really sweet dog man.
Dog fairy left me a ring.
Yes. Yes, he did. And it shoots little magic missiles out of it. But you gotta be careful, don't poke your eye out with it.
Poke someone else's eye out.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Well, if they're a bad person. Like if it was somebody
like
that
that
attacked.
creepy thing that came through the wall.
Yes.
Yes,
and the one that shot at the house, yes.
Why was he all furry? And it wasn't even like clean furry.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Jim just gets sadder.
he just needs to bathe. It's been a long week.
Hey now.
Nobody wants.
He's actually a very, very sweet.
There's like tears pouring out of the ceiling with no visible floor.
Gone full Eeyore.
I'll just stay here.
Elizabeth, could you tell me where the guards take people if they arrest them?
Well, they would take them to the jail.
Can you tell me which direction that is?
Oh yeah, it's over by the mayor's place.
Oh, okay. So just over near it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Elizabeth, do you need anything?
To not have a hole in my house?
I promise we'll get that fixed.
I can work on that.
Can you? You don't want to? Do you want to wait for Swage to just use mending, or?
He's in jail.
He's gonna get out.
Not forever.
Just playing Timmy's death.
I've already got a hammer in my hand.
No. Actually, no.
I have to make the hole bigger
You're
to
gonna
fix
fix
it.
it. You're gonna fix it right now. I mean, you could, but it's dark outside, and making lots of noise is not good.
Can
Man,
you cast that
she's-
silent spell again? They won't hear.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, we can fix it right now.
Okay.
You don't want the draft coming in getting cold.
No,
Yeah. Or more people coming in going,
that was creepy.
yeah.
Mending.
Make a rib roll.
It doesn't.
Roll a d6.
I
You
think
take,
one might have already rolled.
You take 6 points of emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
That's something that your job gives you other than a raise.
Emotional damage.
Alright, it takes you guys about an hour or so to fix the hole. By that time afterwards, Elizabeth
So what do you do since an hour your
Elizabeth is
invisibility be gone? Are you gonna just sit there, appear, and freak the girl out?
No,
You
no,
go on the roof?
I'm at the front door, just
downstairs.
Sneak outside.
yeah,
Emotionally damaged.
very protective of this sad little girl.
That talked about you so bad.
As you guys
That's
finish
fine,
up,
she can.
she kind of looks at Bond.
Her life is hard. That's fair.
Thank you. That was
No problem.
nice. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Night, Elizabeth.
You guys should get some sleep too.
We will.
As she sits there and she kind of like curls up and gets back into her bed.
Just like, get her number.
I will bite you when I see you.
Her number is
Kind of
1,
the same as pulling a girl's hair. He doesn't know how to do it.
12.
And she is an adult.
You say
So,
something 15.
For that hour or
Oh,
so
good
that,
point, good
that
point, good
they're
point.
doing that, what are you guys doing in jail?
Playing Timmy's dad's loot
Is
in jail.
there anybody like actively watching us?
Not really. No.
I'll go over and open the lock.
Writing a song about my dead mom.
I don't leave. I just open the lock.
Oh,
In case who wants to go.
Alright, yeah, we could leave at any time, but I don't know if that's the best idea.
We're not.
Fine.
I don't leave. I don't even open the door. I just pick the lock and.
I just missed a step to the other side.
Yes, but just open the lock. You don't have to waste your resources.
I don't feel like even doing either one of those things. I think we should just wait.
I am waiting. But is there anything interesting inside the room, like
No, go ahead. Make
a
it
little
nice.
thing of wine or anything like that that might be interesting?
I'll miss a step out and then back in.
He's like, I'm free.
You could have let it go. And
I'm
they're all like, yeah, no smoking in the cell.
23.
And you're like, tell me
23.
what to do.
Oh, you do see a chest that does have your weapons and stuff inside of it because they did disarm you to put you in jail. They left your armor and stuff. They didn't do a super thorough check. So if you did have a dagger or whatever you wanted to keep on you hidden, you could. They sit there and so you find the chest that has all of your equipment still in it. You do find what looks to be like a ledger on the table with a candle, and it looks like a mug. Looks like the mug hasn't been cleaned in a couple days. The ledger itself.
World's best cop.
The ledger itself is just a list of criminals who've been admitted to the jail. Mostly just drunken and disorderly. You don't see anything that would be suspicious or out of the ordinary for a local jail. Let's see. You see a couple of hooks on the wall. Have a couple keys on them. What'd you roll? What was the total?
14 plus 9 to 23, I think.
23. As you're kind of looking around, you have a knack for finding weird shit. As you're kind of
Oh, whose porn is this?
yeah,
It's a jail cell.
as you're kind of searching around, you do find not in your cell but a different cell, a loose tile or a loose brick. When you pull the brick out, you do find what looks to be like a envelope.
Ooh.
Okay. As you open the envelope and begin to read it, it's written in common. It's like a confession of somebody who made a deal with somebody that they shouldn't have, and because of this, people were killed.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my
How
god.
old is it?
What if it's the dude?
Can I tell how old this note is, or how long it's been under the tile, or
Yeah. You can go ahead and make a
investigation?
I would say
Survival, or
no, I would say insight. I think insight would
Let's see. Okay. 23.
23. You probably notice that it's probably about a year or so. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less. But right around a year mark, the color of the page is kind of faded. But due to the cold
That's a collective
area
one.
of the brick and stuff, has kind of kept it.
They're insects that we eat that
Yeah.
or something. So I'm just because there's nothing else to do telling you all this is I'll read it out loud as I'm looking at it, and it looks like it's about a year old. So does it actually have, when it says it made a deal with somebody, does it have names and those names just don't mean anything to me? Or is it literally that ambiguous of I made a deal with somebody? Or does it say I made a deal with Fred and Fred's name doesn't mean anything to me?
It doesn't say, it doesn't have names, it just has tribe.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just says what?
It says tribe.
Tribe.
Yeah, made a deal with the tribe.
There's no one in the jailhouse.
Not down there where you guys
Where
are.
we are.
Everyone, yeah, there's guards like posted up.
As we're listening to Silas's story, I walk over to the mug and spit in it and walk back in the jail cell.
Okay.
How old are you?
15.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Kaz? Is there anything you're doing?
I am child.
They haven't been back to
I
talk
did-
to us
you're-
at all. They just
okay,
like kind of
I
stuck us
would've
in the
said
cell
that
and we're
I'm
just
I'm like
hanging
walking
out.
and I'm like listening.
Yeah, after you sit there and showed that you were gonna come willingly, and your friend made the remarks.
And then they said we'd talk to the mayor in the morning.
Yeah.
Kaz is just chilling out.
Okay. It's probably about close to midnight at this point.
We just might want to get some rest.
And what about you guys that are not in the jail?
Heading to the jail to go check on our friends.
Okay. You get to the jail area. There's a guard out front. Oh, what business do you have?
We heard that our friends got brought here. Just wanted to.
Oh, your friends?
Yeah. We heard that they created a ruckus.
Oh, yeah. The furbog who sits there and little. Right?
This is the same guy.
I don't think he's a little.
He says he has 2 gods that he talks to.
Because he does.
And then he says he makes magical things.
Because he does.
And then he even sit there and said that he used the plate to make a battering ram.
He made my armor. He
Are
made
you
these
sure
weapons.
You're not a little daft in the head myself.
Whoa. What's your name, sir? Can I get a badge number? No, I'm just kidding.
I cast Karen.
Baylor's just getting really, really
It's like a
protective.
CR9. Summon a
Do we
Karen.
hear any of this, or is this so far like upstairs or away?
it's upstairs.
Okay, I'm just in case we did.
Yeah. Well, anyways, besides that, you're not going to be able to see them tonight.
When would we be able to see them?
Well, in the morning, they're going to go see the mayor, and then afterwards, if they get released, then you can see them. Or, if they don't get released, and they have to go to the actual prison,
Uh-huh.
then you could see them before they leave to go do that.
Okay, alright. Would we be able to... man, why am I talking to you? Would we be privy to be able to be a part of their conversation with the mayor?
Did you do something wrong?
Did you want me to?
I mean,
Okay, that sounds like a threat.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I would recommend probably not.
I feel like I'm about to do something.
Could you just put us in the jail cell with them?
Punch him in the face.
Do you have even anything? Are you sure? You know, we have some quite good healers here.
That hoo-hoo guy you're talking about, he's a pretty good healer. Also, there's another really good healer in
Well,
the
that's
jail
what he
cell.
said. He's a cleric, but he said he doesn't know how his spells work.
How about this? You put me in the jail cell and I don't punch you.
Well, that would be bad, and you would have to go to jail for
Exactly.
punching.
Would you like to just lock me up?
Well, no, because you haven't done anything wrong.
I punch him.
There we go.
I think Paley, like, in her head, she's like,
You
no
made
wonder
me
Cav's
do
got
this.
upset.
Go
How
ahead.
many guards are there?
Just two.
Go ahead and
I'm
make
going
your
to just
attack.
beat him up and then come down and lock
You
him
guys
up.
gonna be
Alright.
walking out.
Much stronger than
Where's
them.
mine?
I have more HP than them.
That is a
If you
16.
don't,
A
we're
16.
in trouble.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it's just 3
I
damage.
should have. That's why I'm double checking. Well, when you get the chance.
What?
Okay, you hit him.
Yeah. I just, even if it doesn't, like, make a mark, I'm assaulting an officer, so. Alright, now can I go in the jail cell, please?
Is your friend okay?
I cast healing
Yeah.
word on his nose. Like, can I go in the jail cell?
I think she's great.
Yeah, I would have to say so. You might want to get her checked out. Gosh.
She just fixed your nose.
It still hurts. The pain still
I'll
lingers.
punch his nose.
Are you ever going,
Let me get him. Let me get him.
Just a punch, so I'm not gonna add anything to it. It's a natural one.
Still depressed from a little girl.
Stop it. Stop being a jerk.
You know what? I'm not even gonna deal with this. And he just he grabs you guys. Let's go.
Come on, Bon!
Thank you.
I'm just walking. I haven't done it. I'm just walking along anyway.
They
Guil-
take you and
guilty
they-
by association.
they lock you on the other side of the cell area.
I immediately pointed at you guys as you come down and get locked in. The
There was the only one
Alright,
way
let's
for
start
us to
coming
come and
down.
talk to you guys.
Push the cells door open. Come on in.
It's supposed to be closed.
I was wondering the whole time. I was wondering because you guys were escaping. I was like, "Are we not going to come in as you guys are coming out?" Like,
No, we didn't escape. We just
we
looked
stayed in
around.
the jail cell.
I didn't.
Well, I
you
mean,
left.
I
I didn't
wait.
leave it unlocked. One of your people left it unlocked.
I'm pretty sure the captain didn't leave it unlocked.
Well, I'm pretty sure he did. How else did we get the door open? We don't have keys.
You have shifty eyes.
I've got shifty everything, but that's not the point.
That is the point.
Well, you people, you just don't have enough. Like, you deserve a better level of criminal.
What's going on?
what do you mean? You people?
I'm like the only human here, so. You start throwing around the you people thing. It just makes me look bad.
We're in deep south, man.
Hey, you never told me your name.
You know what? You don't get it because you punched me in the nose.
I'm gonna high five
Well,
Taylor.
What's your name?
number.
I took it as an air five because
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
are on the.
Oh, I thought Silas opened
He
this
did,
up.
I
but
opened
I
the
closed
cell,
it.
but
I
I-
was
okay,
supposed
okay,
to
okay,
have
okay.
it open.
I
didn't
know,
punch
I
your
know.
nose.
You get to punch people?
No, I know how it
I've
looks,
been the
okay?
cell open. I'll
Doesn't
walk out,
matter.
high five Taylor,
Just
walk
like a
back in,
ledger
and
and go back
then
to
the
work.
bar's that.
We'll see y'all in the morning.
Can I have a blanket?
It's like a standard.
No, you can't. Okay, yes, fine. You can have a blanket.
Thank you.
He's mean but nice.
I think he's just not
That's
right.
more like his.
You know what?
first
You
instinct
deaf
would be.
people need to deserve each other. That's what it is. That's really what it is, isn't it?
Oh,
Quit saying mean and nice things. It's confusing.
Are you a dog
I don't
that
know.
talks?
You have a city full of
I don't know what I am anymore.
people, and you have an issue with this hairy one.
I didn't say that I had an issue. I just asked what he was.
Yeah, you said it kind of a brusque, offensive manner, to be quite honest.
You know what? I don't even need to deal with this.
No, go back to your post.
I'm
I
pretty
can't
sure
believe
you're
you got to punch somebody and I get in trouble.
I'm sorry.
You made a hole in a building.
She punched somebody.
That was a nice
I
girl.
mixed it.
I didn't hurt anyone.
Almost.
Are we admitting to crimes now? Let's just all relax.
I enjoy this. I will be at the hearing tomorrow as he
All
starts
right,
to walk up the stairs.
See you tomorrow. Jib, will you, as he walks up to you, thank
Yeah.
Go out and look
I
at the
just
ledger.
squeeze out
What's
in
his
between
name?
anyway.
I go out and look at the ledger where their names
Squeeze
are
out
written
and
see if
Jimmy
he
the
signs
lock.
his name.
Our locks open.
His name.
Through the keyhole.
I have
You don't have to give me a name.
I
I
have
just
like
go
a
back
plus
and I don't
17.
tell
I
you.
can unlock that motherfucker.
His name is Edward.
His name is Edward. What?
It might be sure. It looked like Edward. He's bad at penmanship.
No wonder you got.
Cops are like
annoyed with him,
doctors.
Kaz. What an idiot.
It's Edward.
Edward.
Artist.
Oh, Wad. Yes, Wad is part of that.
Eduardo. Edward.
Did you guys find anything out so far from being in here?
I found out that cup has.
Yes, because all the secrets were hidden inside the.
I
cell.
found out why they have people missing and haven't sent anybody
Because they
to.
suck.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll get to that.
like every town we've been in, like this, literally. I would.
So
There's
what happened
something
to the
weird.
person in the thing?
She's okay. We talked to her, but her parents are missing. And yeah, she's a 12-year-old girl named Elizabeth.
Did you get her number?
I bite your arm.
You bite my arm.
Ow.
Oh. Yeah, careful. She has a guardian dog now.
It smells funny.
Hit you.
What? No, I don't have a nose.
Oldest dog on the planet.
You do. It's just very, very flat.
Just
So
a
there's
hole
somewhere.
where a nose shoot is
I
cavities.
just like thump you where your nose should be.
Yeah, in any case, let's just crash for the night. We were going to do it anyway. Talk to the mayor in the
Curled
morning.
up with my blanket. It's fine.
As you all.
Can we all get in the same cell so in the morning?
I
You
went
already
over to
unlocked
their,
it.
yeah, I went over to their cell.
Yeah, we're all creepily all in the same cell.
Oh, really quick. You said that there was a guard book that was like up there. Can I flip through it and just see if I notice like any names that pop out?
What about?
Because I know Silas did it, but
Now hold on. Did you tell us all? I'm sorry. That sounded really rude. I didn't mean to
oh no,
censor
no,
it.
you're okay.
That did sounded so fucking bad. I'm really
Got the
sorry.
southern
baby. I'm
accent
so
now.
sorry. I can bust mine out if you want.
Who's from the
I can-
Who's
well,
from the south? Man?
She's like,
I
no,
could
it's
go
alright.
lower.
Bless
You
you.
told.
That was my customer service voice.
She gave you lip service, bro.
I'm really sorry. That sounded. That
You're
was,
okay.
that
What was your question? What was your question?
The letter that Silas, you told us about the letter you found.
Yes, I read the
then
letter out to
and then you
everybody that
told
was
us
in the
about how
cell.
old you thought it was.
Yeah,
While he-
everything.
while he was
I'm
doing
gonna-
that,
hey,
I looked over
But
and
I don't
spit
tell
in
them until like half an hour later. I go, oh, by the way.
While
'Cause
when
it doesn't
Pele
seem
goes out to
important
look
to
at the
me.
book, I'm gonna specifically ask Pele to look to see who may have been in this cell about a year or two ago.
Oh, flip through it, and you tell us about.
Yeah, I
the
tell you all about it, but it's to Silas. It seems like an afterthought of, oh, by the way, this.
Then I'm gonna
letter
specifically look for the name Mortos.
How many more toes?
Mortos,
How many toes you got? More?
or anything that has like a description
How
of
many
like a
chromosomes you
tiefling
got? More than you, loser.
with red skin and horns.
13.
Apparently, I wrote a ton of information about Mortos on just what he looks like. Mortos. He has more horns.
Yes,
not
more.
Mortos.
Okay.
Is there any way to assist you with that, like inspiration or guidance?
You can do guidance.
Yeah. Oh. So okay, if you're gonna look,
Oh, wait, I got a roll.
I just give you guidance and inspiration. So it's a D4 and a D8 if you need them. One's good for 10 minutes. One's good for a minute. D4 is good for a minute.
D4. You said a D4 and a
D8,
D8.
but you don't have to roll them unless you think you need them.
Gotta
In
go.
case there are multiple rolls.
for more toes.
I thought you just popped the dice in your mouth. I was like, what?
Hey,
How do we know what you
whatever ritual that gives her good luck.
We'll find out in like 6
Don't
hours.
question it.
You know how people like kiss the bowling ball before they roll it? I throw the whole dice in my mouth.
You're like, oh look, I rolled
Spit
a
it
number
out.
2.
What's that on? That's gonna be nat 20.
Too funny.
Thank you.
Critical fail.
Ryan, I need to talk to
Natural.
Derek about Jujutsu Kaisen. So I'm all caught up.
I was watching a bit of the second season the other day
Yeah?
to get caught up, but I didn't make it very far.
There are other
I started
places-
watching the new last
What am I rolling
last
for?
Airbender.
You're
that
rolling
I'm gonna go
to see if you
home.
can
It was
find
like-
a name that kind of sticks out
Oh.
from a year ago.
Investigation?
I've seen both anime.
Yeah, I just got like episode 3/4 way through. I like it so far.
Alright, I want to watch it.
Oh no, I watch both the shows. So.
What makes it different? Because I
Oh,
noticed
21.
that I really
21.
I noticed
As you go back about a year or so,
really
you do
like the
find
live action movies.
one name that
Well, a
looks
lot of
like
people said they didn't like it,
was
but I haven't
in
seen
the
anime one.
in like
So
the
for me,
jail
it
area
was
Good.
for a
That
couple of
would be me,
days
'cause I
actually.
watch one.
Before he was transferred or moved on, you don't know. And the name that is there is Roland Rockwood.
Any description with him on what he looks like?
Nope, just Roland Rockwood is the name.
Is there any files down here?
Not here.
I cast greater invisibility.
Okay.
And I want to go. I'll be back. I want to go look
There's just
for
a,
any files, like any place that has files.
Okay. As you get up to the top of the stairs, you have a corridor that goes left and goes right. Which way you want to go?
So I walk up the stairs.
Mhm.
I remember the way I came down, right?
Mhm.
Did I come down from the right or the left?
You came down from the left.
Then I'll go right.
Okay. As you go right and you begin to walk, you find 3 doors. One on the right, one on the left, and then one further down on the right.
I'll listen in on the one on the right first,
Okay.
closest to me.
As you're listening, you don't hear any noises or anything in the room.
Okay, I'll test the knob.
Okay. Knob's unlocked.
Okay, left door.
Left door. You
Listen.
hear what sounds like snores.
Okay, and then I'll just go and listen in on the furthest down door.
The furthest door, you don't hear any sounds either on that one.
Test the knob.
Locked.
Alright, I'll peek into the unlocked door really fast.
Okay. As you peek into the unlocked door, what you find in there is like a little kitchenette area, probably for preparing, or reheating food.
Okay, I shut the door. And then I tiptoe back downstairs and just be like, I need somebody to lockpick a door.
hey,
Alright,
well, follow her up
let's go.
stealthily.
So, did you drop your invisibility to come and talk to him?
Nope.
Okay. So you're following.
I'm an adventurer. I'm used to voices coming out of nowhere.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just it's like you don't know how far ahead she is of you or any of that.
Something you trip over.
I'll like hand on shoulder. This way.
That's an
Okay.
attack. You're now no. As you guys get up, as you get to the top of the stairs, you can hear like footsteps coming towards you.
Oh,
Oh,
back down.
how high is the ceiling?
Probably about 15 feet.
I'll walk up the ceiling and cop a squat so no one ever looks up.
And then I'll
So
make myself
I'm doing
as
it
small
as
against the wall.
stealthily as possible. So I'll find like if I can get up against the wall and they walk through a doorway or something, where it's
Okay.
least likely that they'll see me.
Oh yeah. They walk past you guys, no problems. They go down to the second door on the left. They go in there. After a few moments, you hear some rustling, and you can hear somebody putting, you assume, his armor and boots and stuff on. And then 2 new people come out and walk down the hallway past you guys again. Yep. No issues.
Okay. Then
Listen.
after shift change, drop back down and wait a second as she wait for her to grab my shoulder and then follow her again.
Okay.
I feel like it's a leash.
I guess I could have told you.
All right. You guys get to the last doorway. No issues so far.
This one.
There is a lock on the door.
Well, first I will investigate it to see if there are any traps, alarms, or other things that would screw us up even more than failing to unlock. I can't wait for next level when I get expertise in these things. I didn't think I was going to be the rogue. I was like, Holly's the rogue. I don't have to have these things.
Yeah.
Thank God. 13.
But then the
9
rogue
is a
left.
22. 13.
22. There is an alarm on the door.
Is it magical or
No, mechanical.
mechanical? Okay. I will attempt to disable it.
Disarmament.
Man, I should have brought Elizabeth. She can cast silence. Hey, listen to her over there.
20.
Okay.
Elizabeth.
Hello. I'm 12. Did you get her number?
So, 20.
Yep.
To disable the alarm,
Yeah,
and then
disable.
I will attempt to disable the Lucas. Oh, that's a 25.
Okay. You unlock the door.
Yes.
I open it with kind of a flourish.
Why, thank you. Walk in.
And then I will step inside and close the door and just like cop a squat. Like I'm listening to see if anybody is coming this way or trying to.
Okay.
What do I see?
And then she hears something like professional. Like he's
Yeah.
grumbling, but he says something. Says the word professional.
You
Tomatoes
see.
the safe word.
You do see some file cabinets.
Okay.
In the room, as well as a desk that has a drawer, like one of the bread basket style covers that go over the top of the desk that's closed. There's a key actually in the desk itself already.
Okay. Are the file cabinets locked or anything? No.
So there's two of them, one on each side of the desks, and then there's what looks to be like not really a desk, more like a cubby area that has what you assume would be evidence of some sort. Some of them are bottles, some of them are weapons, some of them look like little trinkets, and then probably some jewelry or something like that in the last one. And on the other side, there's some papers that are kind of like tucked in, almost like scroll size inside there. And it's just a long table. Looks like people sit there and take stuff and put it on there, and if it's big, open it up on it. So it could be used as a table or storage or something like that. As you walk over to the right drawer, those ones are unlocked. As you open them up, you can see there's a couple of files in the top drawer. The second drawer, which is a little bit bigger, it looks like it has a lockbox in there, which is locked, obviously. When you go over to the left side, that one has 3 drawers in it, and as you pop open the top to try and look at the drawer, it is locked. Second one's locked, and the third one is also locked.
Okay. I'll just look. Actually, Silas, do you want to lockpick this, or do you want me to find the key?
Nah, whatever. It's up to you. This is your job. You tell me what you want me to do.
It'll be quicker if you lockpick it.
Yeah. Okay. So I will walk around and just start popping locks as I go.
Yeah, they're not difficult.
Yeah, I'm like plus
drawer,
14
Yeah,
on
they're
mine,
drawer
so.
locks. It takes you probably about 10 seconds each lock to get them done in succession.
And then I'll open. I'm looking specifically for this guy's name. Roland Rockwood.
Okay. As you start flipping through files, you do find 2 Rockwoods. One of them Seth, and the other one is Virginia. But no Roland.
I'll open up Seth's.
Seth is a small-time criminal, grew up in a normal family, did some selling of some illegal, like alcohol or something like that. Nothing crazy. That was it. Virginia, though, when you look at that one, found out she married into a wealthy family and killed her husband.
Oh.
Right.
Wow.
Oh.
What was her husband's name?
Hmm?
Does it have her husband's name on there?
It does not.
Oh, and that. Man, alright. Married for money? What a Black Widow. Put their files back. And I guess I'll just, like, skim, again, like, just skim the name, see if there's anything that pops out that I might recognize.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an investigation.
Oh, there's Van. No. Yeah, I'll use it. I'll use Tyson Cast. So it's really bad. Oh, that's way better. 21 again.
Okay. As you're kind of looking around, you don't find a Roland Rockwell, but you do find a Roland in there, whose last name is Birchwood. It actually has a full description and a picture of the individual. Is a furball, blue fur, kind of a lankier furball in built. And he was picked up for drunkenness, and then ranting and raving about death was coming.
How long ago?
About a year and a half ago.
About the same timeline as.
Yeah. Said he was referred to one of the clinics in town.
Does it say that, like, he's in one of the clinics?
It just said he was referred.
Referred. The Seth Rockwood, did it say, like, he was released
Yes.
on his? Okay. I'll put
Hey.
all the files back and then close the cabinets, and then just in the other cabinet just do like a quick like surface level search of anything that might catch my eye, anything interesting.
Yep. You do find when you're looking at that you notice that it's actually names of guards.
Oh.
Like their employee list. As you're kind of looking through it, you do find an individual with the same last name as Roland.
Oh. Does it just have his name or any like?
No, it has a picture of him.
Which last name? Birchwood.
Birchwood. Oh, why did I write Edgewood? Ha ha ha! Live my life on the edge. Sorry.
Have
And
you heard their new song? Fucking awesome. Broken Glass.
What?
Yeah, they just came out with a new song. I'm pretty sure it's called Broken Glass. The music video is really fucking trippy.
does it have anything else on there? Any information about him?
It sits there and it has that he was married, was being keyword. He had one son and one daughter, and that he served in the department for probably about 10 years before he quit.
How long ago did he quit?
Probably about a year and a half ago.
Alright. Interesting. Is there any other guards that look like they quit about the same timeline?
You gonna spend time to look through all that?
Nope. Just a quick if I see something, and if not, just put it away.
Okay. Then make me another investigation.
You're not a 1, so a 7.
7. As you do your quick cursory glance through, the files. Nothing seems like it stands out.
Okay. Alright, then I'm gonna pivot to the desk. Any drawers or just desk?
Yeah, it has drawers.
Okay.
As you open up one side, it's just got paper, some inkwells, as well as what looks to be like a camera-ish thing. That's how they probably do their photos, and a little thing for the ink for doing fingerprints.
Okay. And then I'll pop open the top.
Yep. As you turn the key and pop open the top, what you find inside is a couple books, as well as a small little chest, like an ornate little chest in there, and a couple of photos. You can see what looks to be like a furball woman with 2 children, one in her arms and one standing next to her, both male, from what you can tell. On the other side of the inlet desk area is like a lamp of some sort, and then up on the top you can see it has a couple cubby holes. In the cubby holes, looks like there's a little case. When you open the case, it just has spectacles inside of it. What else? And just various papers throughout the rest of it. Maybe some handwritten notes, type of deal.
What are the books? What are the titles of the books?
One of them is just a ledger. Another one looks like it's a diary of some sort. But you can't open it because it needs a key or something to open it. And then the last book that's there, it looks just like a law enforcement manual, like the policies of what they're supposed to be doing.
And Silas, should I take this diary?
I mean, if you want, do you want to leave evidence that we're in here?
She's a little bit of a klepto. She likes to collect books.
I'm not giving a yes or no. I'm giving her the consequences of actions.
Yes, I want to keep it. I shut the drawer, but I'm not telling Silas that I'm keeping it, so he's not an accomplice. I just put it on.
You
put
know
it on.
Silas would not care.
Yeah, I put it on my bag, and so it goes invisible too, and then I shut the desk.
Okay.
Okay, we can go.
Okay, let me check one thing. I will go back and look at the various paperwork, especially like the guy who used to be an employee. I'm trying to find handwriting that matches that of the letter.
Oh.
So, like anywhere where they would have
Oh,
signed,
okay.
because I'm assuming he probably signed at the end of this letter since it was confession.
Yep.
So maybe I can find something that matches.
Make a investigation. Are you just doing it on the employee who left, or are you doing?
That's
it?
why everywhere she saw the name.
I know. Point
So
out
I will,
where it was.
I will go through and
Okay.
do a
Make it
comparative.
Yep.
15, 24.
24. Yeah, you see a lot of similarities in Roland.
Birchwood.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Roland Birchwood.
Yeah, Birchwood.
Okay, then I'll just. This looks like something Roland
That's
Birchwood
weird. Why?
wrote.
Why would he have a
Or at least
different
it's
name?
closest match.
Huh. Interesting.
Seems something happened a year and a half ago.
Something
I'm
definitely
assuming you
happened.
told me kind of, or at least a brief descriptor of the things you found.
Yeah, because it looks like Roland was in here for drunken misconduct and shouting that death is coming, and then his brother quit the force.
Sent him off the crazy land, and sounds like somebody who would write a confession.
I wonder when people started going missing.
That's going to be our next question.
They are building a wall.
Can me and Silas tag team just like looking to see when we can find out when people first started going missing?
Is there reports or anything? Yeah.
As you guys start to look, you don't see any papers and nothing in the scrolls that talk about it. The only thing that you hadn't looked at is the lockbox.
Okay.
It's not gonna be a lockbox anymore.
I'm going to first
Just a
search
box.
it for alarms or traps or anything of that nature. Gotta doing this at advantage. 15 and 9 is 24.
Okay. There is a lock on the thing. It is
disable
magical.
this. I do not do it advantage.
You can tell it's a magical one.
Oh, it's a magical one. I will just attempt to dispel it.
Okay.
Dispel magic.
Okay. And it's a 3rd level spell, right?
Yeah. Dispel is so if it's 3rd level or less, then I knock it out. If it's higher, then I need to roll. Which the most common one, I think, is glyph. I think glyph is 3rd. I don't remember. Probably higher. Yeah, glyph is 3rd.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
It
Then
gets
I will
dispelled.
check again, just to be careful. And if nothing else, then I'll go ahead and
Yeah. Nothing else.
attempt to pop her open.
Okay.
Don't have advantage on that. So. 28.
28. Yeah. This one is a little bit more difficult. Even though it's a small lock, it's an intricate lock.
Yes. And it's seemingly more important.
As you're able to pop it open, what you find inside there is an actual small journal notebook in there. As you pull it out and open it, you can see what looks to be like dates, names, as well as descriptions, directions of where last seen, and a couple other things, and it goes all the way back to about 6 months.
Okay.
As you're kind of going through the list of names is probably about 50 to 60.
50 to 60 people?
Yep, and some of them are not just 1 or 2, probably like 3 or 4 in a day.
Does any of this?
It doesn't say anything about snake people. It doesn't say anything about raids. It just says
They just disappeared.
disappeared.
And this looks like. Does this read as an investigation into those things?
Yeah. You can see where it looks like there's a map too that's kind of folded up underneath in the lockbox. As you pull it out, you can see there's lines being drawn and like handwritten notes on it.
It's like we're taking the.
Yeah, fuck it.
One question. If you remember maybe better than I, the guy that was in charge of the Adventurers Guild that y'all first joined and went back and you found the letter that said to kill you, how long ago was he corrupted? Because he was corrupted like about a year before. Okay. Let's see if those timelines match of some shenanigans going on about the same time. But yeah, we are stealing this, and I'll be studying it the rest of the night if she's not.
Aw, man, that's so obnoxious. I literally only wrote, Silas goes through the ledgers finding patterns of adventurers being sent off to jobs.
I was more worried about the time frame. Was that something that happened? Because if I remember correctly, it happened. We could see his shift over the last, like a year and a half ago.
Do you remember in those ledgers how far that you read in the Guildmaster's Hall? How far back? Maybe a history check?
That
From
would
what
be.
you remember when you read it?
He had
Wait,
done
you
it.
want me to fucking just remember that shit? Go back and listen to the audio.
The only interesting part is do those seem to be about the same time frame?
Yes,
Okay.
they do.
Because I don't believe in coincidence at that level.
He sent us to.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, but him sending you is a slightly different thing than at that point he was starting to become obviously more corrupt and starting to do more bad things and starting to.
I think it all is probably connected. Wait, before we continue this, we can put everything back and then go back and talk with everybody else. down in the stuff.
Yeah, but we can just take this.
Yeah, and then put it. I took the diary. Let's go.
I know you took the diary. I noticed these.
Yeah.
So I'm taking this one. I'll hand it to Taylor and she can
Okay.
add it to the.
You're still invisible. Silas, go ahead and make me a stealth check as you decide to leave. I'm assuming, and the reason why I'm having you do the stealth check is so that way you can lock everything back up.
I do lock everything back up. He may not check tomorrow. I doubt he'll check tomorrow before he goes to the mayor, and after that, I don't care. I will pray for Ogden's guidance in this particular matter. Ooh, thank God. 16.
16. Yeah, you feel like you didn't miss anything.
Put everything pretty much back the way it was.
Pretty much back the way it was. As you guys scurry off and head down to the cells.
Okay, and then once we're down with everybody, we relay. Well, there's no guards down here, right?
No.
Okay. Relay everything that we found in hushed tones. That the guy that left the letter that Silas found, his name is Roland Birchwood or Roland Rollins, Rockwood, Roland Rollins. And that there is 50 to 60 people missing, and that they just disappeared. Has no information about these snakes with arms, and that they're investigating it, but we just have a map so far. But it sounds like something weird started happening about like a year and a half ago. And the furthest back we could find is Roland Rollins. Roland Birchwood.
Roland Rollins.
Changing his last name, no. And what I think is when we have this audience with the mayor tomorrow is like, hey, you got people missing. Not making any headway. We can help. And we can find Elizabeth's parents, hopefully alive. Right, Jib?
Yes. This girl is sad.
I mean, she's pretty
I mean,
competent
this
for,
adult.
Yeah, for,
This
for a
grown-up.
child. Any questions? Comments? Concerns?
Get some rest.
Han was asleep.
Yeah, Swage is in his own Liam's tiny hut. It resembles like the outside of the.
Just
From the outside,
I'm
it's
just
like
standing in the center of this cell, just like telling everybody like everything we
He
found.
doesn't hear a damn thing.
I can hear and I can see, but they can't see me. It just looks like a canopy of like a small little bush. Looks like a miniature version of the village that we're in, but from the outside, and you can't really see them. But you just hear like a song with minor chords and just like sad dulcimer playing in the background. No answer.
Okay.
Alright, well, sit down.
We'll repeat ourselves in the morning.
Yeah, I'll cuddle up and I'll take out the diary. And Silas has said magic on it, the lock.
On the diary?
Yeah.
I'll do a detect magic and examine it.
I'll just melt the lock. I'm assuming it's
such a
just...
patient. I could have just. You had me. It was. Let's hold out too long.
I figured it was just one of those cheap little locks. And
It probably is.
Yeah.
How's it gonna close back?
all I got to do was punch a guy today, Silas. Now I got to be a little distracted.
I'm a bard. I didn't get to seduce nothing.
I don't think I've
Apparently
ever seen
that's
you
what we're
seduce
supposed to do.
I've
anything.
never seen you seduce anything.
No, they
There was
haven't.
a whole female bartender you could have chatted up.
Not my time.
And you know what?
And the only time Silas has ever slept with anyone, nobody was involved.
And then I
Oh,
guess
2 times.
I'll curl up and just start kind of skimming through the book while I'm
Okay.
getting ready to sleep.
All right.
I go to sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
in his sleep.
All right. As you begin to read the book, it's from the captain. As you're starting to read it, you realize that it's normal. It goes all the way back to when he got the position of being a captain, and his daily routines. They seem pretty normal until about a year ago, when people started
Singing?
missing.
It was like singing.
It's like a weird episode of Buffy or something.
Yeah.
They started singing, and then they
Started singing, everybody.
You hear Swade
Star
sing
Trek
from
one really threw me.
inside the dome. He's like, once an outcast, always an outcast.
Supposedly, at first, when the sightings of people disappearing, they were walking of their own will out of the town, and then not returning. Like they would just leave to go do something out in the forest or the woods, and then they wouldn't return. But then it became more prevalent that people inside the town were just up and vanishing. Neighbors, children, or even bosses from their jobs would, contact him, being like, "Hey, I haven't seen this person in a while." They'd go in, check the rooms or check the houses and stuff, and find that they were just gone. They didn't take anything. Nothing was missing from the house, from what they could tell, other than the people. And then just recently, whole families started up and leaving, not just a spouse or a child, but the whole family unit would just up and go. He had a theory that it could possibly be related to the Rusty Grog, as a lot of the missing individuals were seen there last.
Any other evidence on the
That's
Rusty
about
Grog?
it, and the rest of it's just, he still puts in his daily stuff of what he's been doing. He does have some conversations with the mayor about trying to find the missing people, and the mayor is encouraging him by giving him his own squadron to go out into the forests to go look. He has a group of about 6 soldiers that go out every day and do patrols, and he puts in quotes patrols to not scare the rest of the town folks, and trying to keep a resemblance of order and not letting anyone know that something is going wrong in the town, as mass panic could be way worse than
Regular panic.
regular.
Agreed.
Reading about the Rusty Grog and then remembering Kaz's interaction with the bartender when he was asking her questions, and I think back to that and just kind of like thinking back, think on how she reacted on the questions she was being asked.
Sure. You can go ahead and make an insight.
That will be pretty good. I have the longest password in the world.
Yay, good security.
Right. Inside, that is a 19.
Okay. So some of the questions that Kaz asked and her answers, they didn't seem off, but you noticed that she was more willing to push food and give you a drink without asking for any compensation. Which now, looking back on it, that's kind of weird because they're a tavern and that's where they make most of their money.
She was a furbolg, right?
Yeah.
What color were her eyes?
You didn't ask.
But from talking to her, I looked at her, right?
Yeah.
Do I remember what color her eyes were?
Green.
I'm waking everybody up.
They weren't green they weren't green like embers.
Okay.
They were just green.
Just not.
Yeah, they weren't glowing or anything.
That's
You might have
so-
noticed that if it hadn't been.
True. I don't feel easy to sleep, but I'll know that there's.
Yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom save at disadvantage, please.
None of my dice have been rolling that great. Oh, that one's pretty good.
At
21.
disadvantage?
Oh shoot. No.
She did that on purpose. She threw that one on the
Disadvantage
floor.
to the ground.
Oh, it's same. 21.
21. Okay. You feel like you are kind of sleepy, and your eyes start to kind of nod a little bit, but you kind of shake it off. Remembering Ember kind of just keeps you awake. After a few moments, though, you notice everybody is passed out hard. They're snoring louder than probably normal, especially for certain individuals.
Do I notice that like there was a spell or something that was trying to like wash over me to?
No.
No.
Just your eyes just felt. It's like when you're really exhausted and
You're just like.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a window in the cell at all?
No.
I feel really uneasy and I don't want to go to sleep.
And that's where we'll leave the session. Because it's already almost 8 and I have to get up and work tomorrow.
No,
So.
it's just one more hour.
Dude, our duty days are sucking right now over there. But if I didn't, I would definitely continue playing.
Sure you would.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm all you know I'm all about making shit up on the fly. Because this is not how I expected the evening to go, but
My bad.
definitely a hell of a lot more fun. We'll go around the room like we normally do with would you like, would you dislike, and what do you think can be improved. We'll go with Ise.
I had a blast. Yeah.
You mean essay?
Essay.
This is a window breaker, man. What the hell?
Look, man, I pushed you to like put us in some shit because it made canonical sense for my character to do that.